working.
There she belongs!
It's kicking off! Oh, for crying out loud! I didn't expect it was going to be this fast. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another whale. So that's another 4. That takes it to 1, 2, 3, and that's 4. And then we have James. We have one more 4 variety, which levels you up, sir. That levels you up to Powder Monkey. Yes. No, sorry, you're now a deckhand. But you are now a Swabby Wolverine for sending the extra 10. Jamie, you have sent 1. And then we have Roker as well. Sorry, Roker. What did you send, my friend? It was a beach which was 50 coins. Right, okay. Number 9 is James coming in. James UK. All I want to turn around and say is... play nice, or I will steal your cheese. What the fuck? Hello, Ace! How long does it take me to get me into costume? 15 minutes. Oh my! Get it on the other screen. I think it's safe to say that is going to get turned off, because I think everyone's just like... I'm so sorry. Anybody who's using headphones right now has just literally left chat. They're just like, what the hell was that all about? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Usually it's not as mad of a rush like that. Right, so, let me get this straight. We've got, are you kidding me, mate? 25, an extra 25 from Wolverines, taking a hard hit straight off the get-go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Kiki coming in with another 1, 2 coming at you. Nearly 1.
There she
belongs. 1 away, and it ranks up. God, I didn't...
There she belongs!
You behave yourself. This wasn't meant to be such a rush for this. In the lead so far on, how many is that now? So that's 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. You are officially a navigator. You have leveled up from deckhand to swabby, swabby to biltrat, biltrat to sails trimmer, trimmer to lookout, lookout to oarsman, oarsman to helmsman. And now you've just leveled up to navigator. Off the bat, straight away. And I'm guessing I'm guessing that the person who I asked to stay around is now like, I have still no idea what's going on. Let me get in the game.
Beverly.
Right. Claire! With an R, sorry, not an E. Much like my late mother, she spelled it the same way. That is 2 check marks for you, Claire. Thank you very much, my diamond. And then we have Money Julian in number 11, right at the bottom. There we go. So Money Julian, Monkey Julian, is it? Money. I do like my money, Julian.
Hey, King Julian!
There she belongs!
Alright, there we go. And 12. Skadoosh. Oh my god. What is the rush? This is meant to be you're meant to be all chilled out and calm from the bloody Balloonathon. No one's meant to be doing this.
There she belongs!
Twisted! Twisted, what is it? Twisted Thunder? Thunder? What's the name? Tundra. Tundra. Alright, there we go. That is 2 for Twisted Tundra. 1 and 2. And then we have Bold at number 13. Okay, you guys need to chill out a minute, alright? Please. I'm meant to be taking my time. Alright?
There she belongs!
Behave! This is ridiculous! I've been live for 5 minutes and we boxed off the daily sub goal. And we're smashing everything else. Right. Thief.
There she belongs!
Claire, another one for you, my darling. And then we have Captain, number 14. Give me a second. So that is XVI_Captain. I'm trying to make it a little bit neater this time, only because it gets a little bit ridiculous. And then it's X, K, I, O, star. Right. You have a lot of
There she belongs!
You did that on purpose, wife. My wife's in chat, and she's trying to troll me with it being my birthday. It's my birthday's in 9 days, and even she's trying to wind me up. September Rose. September Rose. Right. Are you done now? Can we finally get to it? Look at this. Look at all the spacing. So far, in first place is Wolverine. Second place is Whitey. Third place is Kiki. Then it's Claire. Then it is Twisted, and then it is everyone else is on the same rank. Very nice parchment. I know. I made it myself from my. I don't know where I'm going with this. Please stop me. Big Munch, how you doing, mate? Right. Keep it going. What he might do, I've been in discussion. You know. Let me bring you forth. Come forth. First of all. Big GG's for the end of the Balloonathon. Big GG's. Team Twitch ended up winning the Balloonathon this time. Claire, behave yourself. Claire's on 4. Right, then we have Kaiser. Another one there. Kiki with another one there. This is going to get overwhelming as hell, especially juggling it across every platform. Ain't that right, Taylor? Ain't that right? So, yes. Winners were Team Twitch for the Balloonathon. Well done to everybody involved. Absolutely incredible. MVPs were MVP for Team Twitch was Swordsman Stick. And then we have the MVP over on Team TikTok, which is Whitey. Unfortunately, Whitey works in a job that doesn't allow him to get signal. So by the time he come up, I think it was too little, too late. But he is an agent of chaos, and he is already stressed that he is sharpening his axe. I don't know what that means, and I'm pretty sure I just made it up. Hello, Jedi. Hello, Batman. The balloons are gone. Yes, they're gone. All right, let's dive in. So, let's get in there. Is Emma okay? She's doing fine. I have 5 axes. How did you know? I knew. I live in your back garden, mate. I'm just sat there, just so you know, like just twiddling my thumbs, just like stealing the Wi-Fi. Anyway, what I was saying is we were having a bit of a discussion about the next Balloonathon and how we feel we should change some of the rules just so that it's a little bit and I think the only way to make it a more level platform is we remove the power hour. Now, I know a lot of you are complaining, power hour, but it makes it then a raw format for everyone and everyone. It's true reflection of true numbers, and therefore, at the end of the day, it could be deemed as the real stage. This will not be happening for like 3 months, so you've got plenty of time to get that in your diary. Just the smell of them remains. Oh yeah, it stinks. It actually genuinely stinks. All right. So TikTok needs a way out. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that. I don't know what I'm saying. Shut up, Peter. Trying to break bread. Claire, with another level up. Claire, you officially leveled up from a cabin maid to a powder monkey, which are the people who are in the dealings of moving the black powder from the cannons or the muskets or the pistols for that matter around the ship. It's a very interesting rule and very, very one that's needed. So well done for leveling up. Good morning, Rachel. Right, let me get the music and the sound back up of the game because we turn this way, way down. There we go. We'll probably put it at 46. Put that down there. Okay, for those who don't know, we are actually live on every platform right now. I managed to get it working seamlessly. I think YouTube, you might have a bit of a dip in quality, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Love your content, especially because I grew up on Pirates of the Caribbean, the movie. Well, on Thursday, it's going to be the first time that a lot of you are going to see me outside of Captain Jack. We don't do Captain Jack all the time, every time. Otherwise, we'd be called like something like the Hairy Sparrow or, you know, the Flumpy Biscuit Man. I don't know. But Yes, we are multi-streaming on every platform. If you want to search me, search for Rob Raven. If Kick is your jam and you use Kick, feel free to go over to Kick and get on there. We've only just started on Kick last week, and they gave us partnership. The boldest sparrow, exactly. Wait, are you saying I'm bolding, mate? Halloween coming around soon, so true that. Where's Davy Jones? I don't know. He's not. I don't. He's not like a whale, mate. You don't go over and, you know, put a tag on him and you use GPS to find where he is, mate. That'd be incredibly helpful. We could stay away from him all the time. But no, it doesn't work like that. YouTube's much smoother than Twitch from mobile. I will gladly take a hit to watch smoother quality. Right. Now, I'm not sure if... Let me have a look on the settings. I can actually toggle it on to YouTube to have it as a dual stream as well, but it's a virtual crop, which I'm going to think of maybe doing in the future. Noble, thank you very much for that 865. Sir, I will put your name in for that, because that's actually the value of a sub. So I will put your name in the value of that, but I don't want to get confused with all the bits and bats, alright? So, let me get one more name in, which is Noble Twitch, and they are number 17. Alright, let's have a look then. That is Noble and underscore Twitch. There we go, and it is 6644. 6647 actually. And we'll call it 2 strikes. 2 strikes for you. There you go, man. Who won the Balloonathon, Team Twitch? Hello, Taylor. There we go. Have I ever played Sea of Thieves? What's that game? What's that about? No, I've never heard of it. Please do tell. I can't keep a straight face. I can't keep a straight face. Do tell me, what is it about? Sea of Thieves is a pirate game. Is it? I thought they were stealing from the sea. I thought, you know, you played as a cargo man. I don't know. It's weird. What about, have you heard of Sea Fight? Sea Fight? What's that? It's an amazing game with pirates. It's an amazing game with pirates. Why would I be interested in a game like Pirates? You think I'm sat here dressed as a pirate? Oh no, I'm an idiot. Leave me alone. I'm amazing that all these years streaming hasn't... Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right, okay. Let's go and have a look at what we were building. What time is it here? I'm from New Zealand. It's... Oh, that is late, Claire. That is incredibly late. Okay. What were we up to the other day? We were starting the top of this. Well, I say we were trying to do that. All we were doing is balloons. Let's face facts. Do you know how bad my fingers are? Look at this. Look at it. Look. Oh, wrong one. There you go. You see all the bumps, especially on the middle finger? And then on this side, there's a big gouge. Oddly, the big blister disappeared on the big finger. I don't understand that. Right, oh, we got them on the wrong one. There we go. Right, okay. Not bad, Kiki. Do you know that your toilet doesn't flush very well? And right, let's go over there. Have I played Fortnite? I have. Badly. But I enjoy it nonetheless. Don't forget your heart me's, guys. I'm looking at you, Mr. Emerald. Oh, he's just done it. Taylor, Skull, thank you very much. All the heart me's coming in. Right, okay. So, if you're tuning in for the first time, we are building a little bit of like a shanty town in this area right now. I'm toying with the idea of how big we want it to be. Purely because I think I might actually start on this bit here. The idea was to try and create like a head of a galleon that permeates up, kind of like how it's crashed into the waves, if you will. Shane, I see that, and Kev, thank you very much for your heart me's, you wonderful human beings. But yeah, I think a lot of you are going to be really, really off-put by tomorrow, because tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, Thursday, I'm not going to be dressed as Jack. I'm going to be interested to see how well a lot of you take it, because a lot of it has been the last month. We've been doing a lot of Jack. So I'm curious to how you're going to take it, whether you're going to take it badly or good, and you're going to be like, who's this? Hi, I like I like you're gonna be new favourite streamer. I think it was meant to be I like you. But I as a fellow person who's dyslexic, they thank you very much. Represent. You know? I don't know how to spell represent, and if but away we go! Anyway. Wednesday stream? I don't know, because the dogs, I do need to look after my dogs. Oh, we have a new one! A new person. Okay, let's have a look. This one is for a new prime, and the name is, let me put it in, number 18, sir. Remember your numbers, by the way, chat. Helps me then navigate where you are. You need to remember what your number is for the month. Alright? So, wild, card, spelt with an extra R and a K, with an E on the end. There we go. Welcome aboard. You are now officially a part of the cabin crew, mate. Now swap those decks and click that poop deck. Yeah! Yeah. Oh, no idea. No idea. Yay me. But yeah, here are all the ranks that you can achieve so far. Now, you can unlock something at level 100, which is called the Captain's Black Sigil. I'm going to tell you what it is until someone officially unlocks the Captain's Black Sigil. But the levels as such are 1 gifted sub will get you onto will start your entry rank as cabin mate. Once you get, it should be 1 through to 4, shouldn't it really? These are all naffed up, you know? And it should be like that. And it should be 10 through to 14. I'm going to do this now because it's annoying me. And then 15 through to 19.
There she belongs!
Aaron, how dare you? How dare you? Then it should be, no, that's not right. That should be 19. This is why I shouldn't be in charge of things. I break stuff straight away. 20 to 24 is Build Rat. 25 to 29 is Sales Trimmer. 30 to 34 is Lookout. 35 to 39 is Oarsman. Then 40 to 44 is Helmsman. Why is that going in such a weird corresponding factor? And then it should be 45 to 49, 50 to 54, 55 to 59, and then we're nearly there, and then it should be all good. We should be all right then. 65 to 69, giggity 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 goo. 70 to 74, 75 to 79, 80 to 80, 40, and then it should be 89. No, wait. No, 85. Oh, I'm messing it up. And then 90 to 94. There we go. And 95 to 100. Right, let me save that. So, that is how the ranking systems work. Numbers are hard. They are. Trust me. They're bastards. A lot of them. If I could get away with not knowing how to do numbers, I would gladly do no numbers. But we have a new entry, who is by the name of, which is number 19. Remember your number. It's wrong. What's wrong? It probably is wrong. I'm numerically challenged. Right, number 19 is Aaron. Aaron, have you changed your name? Oh, are you a different Aaron? Fix Navigator. No, Navigator's... Oh, yeah, it is. 49. Nice spot. You should be in hell, like the crow's nest. Powder Monkey should be 9, yes, and that's another one. Alright, everyone's a fucking cricket. Fix Powder Monkey. Everyone's a cricket. Cricket? No, critic! Aaron, have you changed your name? Right, where are you, Aaron? I've lost you. Come back. Oh my god, I'm watching you right now. You're not. You're watching me while watching the movie while watching me. Now that's just weird, mate. Watch the movie or watch me. Watch one, not the other. Right, Aaron, that is one. I'm gonna put that. Aaron, what's your full name? Type in chat. I've lost you. Where have you gone? Come back. There. Trying to find Aaron. Is eccentric. Is eccentric. See, I love the word eccentric. It describes. I'm known as an eccentric. But ultimately, I prefer the term just fucking weird. Because I am. It's the truth. Can't help it. Right, anyway. Good day, Eric. Eric. Alright, okay. We've got everyone and everyone. We've got 5 people over on YouTube, 2 people over on Kick, 147 over on Twitch, and 220 of you wonderful people over here on TikTok. Alright, let's see. I needed to go down there and have a look at what we were planning, which was the next part of this. And then I might go in and I might change the... right, Sparrow showed me a bit of a build for a mill, and I really liked it, so I might change the mill. Okay, I don't know if I like that one. I farted. Good for you, mate. Better out than in. Unless, of course, you're sat next to someone who's asthmatic. Then you might have just, you know... I can make that joke. I'm asthmatic. Where's my asthma spray? Just to prove the point. There it is. See, look. Okay, everyone chill. It's Brickanil, alright? I've been on every colour of these known to man. They used to know me by name when I was younger at the local hospital. Back in, Rob. Luckily, they're fluent in, like, you know, whatever that was. Right, okay. This is looking pretty good. I'm quite like this. So maybe, Hello, Nat. How you doing? Why are you laughing? It happened. You're laughing at my misery. It actually happened. Yeah, nothing more funny than watching someone struggling to breathe. Wow, you guys are cursed. I was cursed once, but you know, in the literal sense, you know, skeleton and all that, you know, the moonlight. You just cursed in a different fashion, mate. Captain, well, good man at the game. You could be a god. I'm not, no. I'll be a terrible deity. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I like that. I like that. Adding, like, it kind of... oh, he's added some cool stuff. I haven't even noticed Sparrow's been around. He's like Santa. You know, he's like Santa, is our Sparrow. He comes over in the middle of the night and he adds things and then disappears. Look, he's added, like, you know, broken, like, stairways and, you know, stuff that's just weaved together. He's like Santa. Look, he's been in the middle of the night and I'm not going to say that because that one will get me in trouble. Do the voice. What do you think I am? You doing? You think I walk around talking like this? Just naturally? Yes, well done. Well, it's a great day to go and try and eat some marmalade in the middle of the summer. Yeah, I might chase a bee. What's wrong with you? Alright, and there's the errand that I thought was the first errand, but it's the second errand. What would he have given you instead of coal? Rum. A whole copious amount of it. Angry Bird Enchanted, thank you very much for the follows over on the purple platform. What's your real voice then?
You best not laugh at my real voice. It's kind of sad. I was involved in an unfortunate accident where I perceived and inhaled too much helium from a helium balloon at the tender age of 19. Now I'm stuck with an infernal voice that if only I do Captain Jack Sparrow's voice, does it change? Bit bizarre, really, but you could say that I'm cursed.
So I'd rather say like this. Honestly, some people are like that annoying kid off Shrek. Did-a-raw, 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 did-a-raw. I love you, daddy. I just heard Discord. Give me a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I'm being very hella unprofessional. Where would it be? What is it under now? I keep forgetting. It's under appearance? Is it under appearance? I can never... There it is. Skadoosh. Right. Stream mode. Enable. Alright, back in. Yeah! What game is this? Says Beard on a Stick. This is called the man with the rumpled... I nearly said something then. It's called Shiver Me Timbers. It's pirate speed dating. Are your lower decks wet? Can I grab you a bucket? Sorry. Right. Give me your best pirate dating lines, chat. Go. Rob is robbing treasures from these islands. Yes. My bucket's already full. Right. Let me hear your favourite part. Right. Let me hear your pirate pickup line. A pirate with a hammer. This won't work. This won't line up. Is this the game name? Sparrow, I like what you've done with the place. I'm assuming it's you that's done a bit of the, you know, over here. With the, you know, the broken floor and stuff. I like it. It adds character. And I see that you've done like a bridge across as well. I like that as well. Very nice. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. The patches, it looks good. It's added to it. I really like it. I'm just struggling now for what I want to do on the next layer up, you know? Have you tried Black Flag? Would you like to see my deckhand? That's disgusting. I know you've been busy, mate. I want to ask you something. How is it going? What's the game? It is called Windrose, and it's a good game. We're just focusing on a few builds today. We're probably going to have a bit of a break from Windrose after today and come back to it in a week or two. But I want to kind of get this bit boxed off. You know. Are you rum? Because you make me dizzy.
There she belongs!
Claire, my love, thank you very, very much. Right, let's have a look. Why would I need to pick up line when I can swoop in because I'm a crow? Oh, your name is Crow. I wonder what you were going with that, mate. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There you go, Claire. You are number 10, remember that? There we go. It's a lot neat to this ledger. It has to be. Remember your number. You built that? Yeah. Jessica, me and you are going to have a very simple talk here. And by talk, I mean that you're banned and I just sit here and smile. Parlay in the front end. Oh, God. Is it parlay in the front or parlay in the back? Nice. Is there any story to this game? Yes, and you do not need to spam. If you spam one more time... mate, some people... why do you feel the need to spam? What is this thing? What is it? Was it a race car? Racing debut. Where are you racing to, Brittany? Brittany bets. I bet she does if she's racing. Let's get your name in the ledger. Very sus that for a name if you ask me. Number 20. Number 20 you are. Remember your number, because you can level up during the month. You are currently, so Brittany bets where they are. That was meant to be a sentence, believe it or not. Just turned into literally nothing. I thought you weren't going to read my chat. I am very multi-talented. When I say multi-talented, no. Can I retract that? Brittany. There you go, Brittany. Brittany bets. There we go. Oh, I've just been raided from Firefly Gaming. Oh! Can you tell me this game's better? What am I? Aaron! Right, there you go, Aaron. Let's have a look. These are the scores on the boards. There's Aaron. And there you are as well. Thank you very much, Brittany. Brittany, in the wisest words that you'll ever hear on this channel, thank you very much for the gift. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, I want that. Tell me what I'm right, yeah. Right, anyway, thank you very much for the follows, guys. Welcome on in. Dead, thank you very much. What's that red heart next to your name? What's this? There is a story, yeah. Time him out. If he wants to act like a child, treat him like a child. Naughty step. Hello, Bitso. How you doing, mate? Right, so, I keep running around. The idea with this build is we want to kind of gravitate it up from there, but I'm kind of stuck with what I want to do, and this fog doesn't really help. But the idea is that this will move from here and traverse round up to there. But I don't know how big I want to make this building. Love the costume. Thank you very much, sir. Are you okay? Do you need to call help? Mate, that ship sailed long ago. Did you get the pun? Did you get it? Because I'm dressed as a pirate. That ship sailed. I need to get better jokes. Ah, shut up! Everyone's a critic. Right. Shows that. Shows where you shit. I mean, what? What the hell? You really clipped that and made it into a Tangier? That is disgusting. Who won the Balloonathon on Twitch? What game is this? This is called, Where Do We Bury Our Treasure? That's what it's called. Where Do We Bury Our Treasure? That's Q, by the way. What? That's the name of the ship. That's the name of it, isn't it, chap? That's the name of it. That's the name of what it is called. Ahem. I heard you were on my FYP and I love the fit. Yeah. Johnny Depp in Idaho. Who's Johnny Depp in Idaho? Who are you calling her? Right. Stop distracting me. My tism's on fire today. Leave me alone, alright? Everything feels like it's like dialed up with marshmallows and cream. I don't like cream. Right. Bizzo, thank you much for following. Hi, it's from Bungie. When they had a donation stream, I had to give this up. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. I'm definitely stimming a little today. I'm glad I didn't have that coffee I was gonna have. Why do I have to work? I need to watch. Right, where am I? I'm here. Right, there. Let's. What do we do with this building, chat? You need to help me. Help me out here. I need to build, like, something so we can actually have a look at this properly. Because I have just stood here for the best part of 40 minutes doing nothing. Who's sending me finger hearts? Thank you very much for the 25 finger hearts. Right. Let's build this up. And we'll have a good look at what we're trying to make here, huh? Alright. That's not helping. Whoa! Right, salty, I've just... there we go. That's better, there we go. Can I even climb there? God damn it. I'm there like, yeah, let's build something. Proceeds to build something that isn't... Right, this isn't working. Right, okay. We'll go up there instead. Right, I've got to put someone's name in. This is Rock Salt. Number 21, sir. Remember your number for the month. Remember your number. So it is Rock's Salty. Into the ledger you go, Rock Salty. Yeah. Aaron and the golden pads, and then we had a load of little, like, trinkets from Claire and George. Thank you very much. You could try and build a tavern and a bar hanging up the side. Oh, that would be quite novel. What, make that? Do you think it would fit with the theme, though? Oh, can you check the stairs of my place and the new out if it's good or... This one up here. I think it's a decent position. I just don't... I think it might need to have been a little bit higher. Because I kind of have them all on different levels. It loses that immersion factor when they're on the same level, and I think that's just a little bit too close. Now, next to your home. Oh, right. I don't know who built that then. It's probably me. TM, my darling, with the Pirate's Treasure. How you doing, lovely? Number 22 for you, love. TM DK_22. There we go. So you might be asking why we are leaving all these names behind it. Jared, you're writing AI. Mate, if I was named after the most superfluously useless actor, bear in mind, I did actually like 30 Seconds to Mars, but my God, the guy, everything he touches seemingly just falls apart. The Joker. I would keep my opinions to myself, my good sir. I don't come into your room and shit on your sofa, do I? I don't know. Something's in the water today. Something's in the water. Leave me alone. Alright, okie dokie. So what are you doing? Alright, I'm trying to figure out whether I want to make this into a tavern. And if I am going to make it into a tavern, it needs to be a lot longer. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. I like that idea, actually. Hey, Rob, plank on the cliffside, bar called the non-tips or no pay. Yeah, and there's a plank at the front. I like it. I like it, Aaron. I really like it. What if I'm writing AI as an invitation? What do you mean? Awesome, sir. Nice to meet you. You too, Ted. Yes. So, what, we have like a, it comes out and there's like a plank there. You don't pay, I love that. That is brilliant. I really like that. Right, so, okay, we're going to make this into a tavern, so this needs to be a lot broader then. If that's the case, maybe we make it more traditional in the sense that, yeah, we can have a bit of a curve here, but maybe it comes out a touch, barrels off, and then comes round again on that side, has more of a bit of like a big roof and stuff. How long does it take you to get into costume? Only 20 minutes. Hello there, Bush. Hello, sir. You've made my day. Ooh, that wasn't too difficult. Have a good day, though. So, yeah, I think, let me get down there at sea level and we'll have a good look. I really like the little finishing touches that Sparrow's added to the floor. It makes it look less perfect. Very much in keeping with what the kind of look that I'm going for. Oh, well. Right, okay. So if we're going to do it, I'll maybe move it a little bit closer. Do I want to be faffing? I'm kind of messing around with like 1.5 meters, really. So if it boosts, like comes out to there, we make the door there, and then it comes out to there. Would that look too big? Or do you think that'd be in keeping? Ha ha! Get it? Because it's gonna be an inn, but it's not. It's a tavern. That was a really crap joke. Sparrow's really good at adding those little details. He has got an eye for it. Really has. So, starting there and ending there. What do you think? Or is that going to ruin the immersion for the rest of it? When am I going to pose the video? Right, let's have a look. I'm sure it'll be amazing. Right, let's commit to it. Right, let's go and look at Luna's stuff before they have a freaking, I don't know, an aneurysm or something. Come on, show me what you've got. But Luna, you promised to leave me alone while I'm building. You're like a moth around a flame. Like, and then you get bored and you start locking me away in things. I came to kick my house now. Ooh. It's nice to see having a few people with the letter K next to the name. So guys, if you are watching and you do have Kick, and you choose to watch Kick over Twitch, I am on Kick. Just search for Rob Raven. Come and join us. Send us one of your cheeky subscribes if you like. This is called Wind Roses, this game. Hello, Missy Kebs. How you doing, love?
Careful now. Health
Oh, I like that addition. I like that. It's just a little quality of life things, you know? So what have you added then? Very nice. Ah, this is nicer. So you've done, was this always a thing? That little drop off? Or am I just imagining that that wasn't there before? These builds are amazing. Well, the actual port that we're in right now, that wasn't here. Let me quickly show you something, right? I'm going to stand roughly where let's one sec. Let me show you. I'm going to stand right here. Okay? I'm going to stand right here. Have a look where we are on the map and take note of it. So we're there where that little like bottleneck is, yeah? I'm going to show you something quite cool. So let's return to the main menu. I'm going to go on where we got the seed for that map. I'm going to show you it. I'd rather try hard to be Jack Dragon than a little twerp, because you do that that mustn't take very much difficulty, because I think that comes naturally for you, eh? You know? Jack. Right, where am I going? Solo offline. Toes. There we go. So. Missy goes, we don't stand for faff around here. I'm going to show you what it looked like before we built the port, just to prove that this island had nothing on it, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, that entire port that you see is none of it was there. It was literally, well, I'll show you. It's easier to show you than explain it to you, to be perfectly honest. Because there's a lot that's happened in a short space of, well, I say a short space of time. It's been quite a while now that I've been working on that port. People are going out of the way to be negative. I think you should log off and go outside. Don't let them get to your map. Right. So, we said, where was it? Right in the middle of a bottleneck. Is right here. That's exactly where we were. So, it's the same island. And this is what was here beforehand. So there's actually there isn't even a single port. Not a single building. Everything that you see when we go onto the server is what has been added to this island. It's exactly the same island. Same bit that curves round and stuff like that. It's a shame that the island kind of zone... are you sponsoring the game? No, no. Right, and then let's go back to the actual where we were and go from there. Hello, Sonia. How you doing? Jay Creed, thank you very much for the hat and mustache, mate. Truly appreciate it. So that just shows what's been built in this entire area that we've added to the server, as opposed to what I started with when I first started the main game. So if we connect back to the server, I'll show you again what it looks like. There we go, and then we'll reconnect. Why is it gone, mate? Sammy, are you hiding it again? I'm sick of you hiding it. Give it me. But you have heard of me. Yep, I remember me and Hype spent nearly 3 hours leveling out. Do you know that like little bit of a hill that came up in the middle? We actually leveled all of that out. Does this game? Yes, minimum requirement is a pack of 10. Hey there, he swig gums. He swigs gums? How does he swig gums, mate? That is just weird. You're so good for this character. Well, thank you very much, Noxus. Very much a League of Legends reference there, eh? This is super impressive. So, did you... no, we've done it with friends. The majority of the build that has come in from the... what's it called? Unity Earworks and Starch. I don't know. Sorry, yeah. Where we were stood before was right here. So you can see just how much has been added. We were stood right here looking across at that little area, and everything is gone. Do you accept new community members in your server? At the minute, we can't accept anybody into the server because the server doesn't have any... it doesn't have any like control for demolition. So if we invite somebody who comes in and then out of nowhere they decide to start dismantling things, unless we've got a rollback for the server, there's not much we can do to protect the buildings that have been built. So at the minute, unfortunately, we can't invite people into the server, but we would love to eventually have that at our disposal where people can come in and have a look at the server and have a look at the port and what have you from there. So yeah, everything here has been built by Sparrow or myself or Luna. So you've got like your little shipyard just here and what have you. Over on the left-hand side, you've got like here, you've got your market stall and stuff like that as well. So this is where you can put in, and a lot of them are repeated, unfortunately, so they're the same person a few times, but allows you to get a bit of an idea and a feel for what feels like an actual busy pirate port. It is just PC, yes, Aaron. Would you allow a new member to build on another island near you, like neighbours? Again, that's the only problem that we have is literally if they decide to come over while we're not online and the server is always on, that they come across and then they just start dismantling stuff. It's something that I'm asking the developers massively to implement, is inviting people into an into a crew. And if you're not in that crew, you can't go destroying structures. Junix, mate! Junix, I'm surprised you didn't turn up for the Great Balloonathon, sir. How many is that? So that's 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 2 stacks for your name, sir. So, so with the tools you have in your disposal, you have done amazingly. We've tried our best. Like, you can't create circles on and stuff like that. We had to figure out ways to create circles. Played Rust briefly and a few other games like Ark. Remember the honeycombing system that they used to have with triangles? So we've kind of used that on here. Oh, don't worry about it, Unix, mate. You don't have to worry about it. We have a new incentive this month, mate. So you are number 23, Mr. Unix. We have 2 stacks next to your name. So it's called King of the Pirates. At the end of the month, whoever's claimed King of the Pirates will have their own plaque dedicated to them. Alright, we've done a Balloonathon. The Balloonathon has been done. That will be all printed out. I'm going to get the 3D printer all set up this weekend. Oh, drop the S. It fell off. But, it'll be King or Queen of the Pirates. The person at the end. That's all done, Marco. You've missed it. You missed the big hoo-ha. But the way that it works is, everyone goes through a ranking system. 1 through to 4 is cabin mate, then it's, then you go from there. So the person with the most right now, I believe, is Wolverine, who is on, let's have a look, they are number 8, and they're on 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, which puts them as a navigator. They are leading the charge right now. An early start, by the way, for Wolverine, if they're still watching. Good effort. But there are still lots of people who can still make a bit of an impact. So I've left deliberate spacing for if people want to add next to their name. So what about plaque are we talking about? Something, yes, I may have thought about it and forgot to tell you about it. Peter, don't hurt me. But do not flap. There will be another Balloonathon. Right, let me give you a proper tour.
Release the Kraken!
I need to change my pants, mate! Bloody hell, fire, why was that so loud in compared to normal? How many times does 449 coins go into 10,000, chat? I need a sit rep, if you will, please. How many times does that go in, and I'll get their check marks in for their bloody Kraken? This early on. Right, I need the red one, don't I? I can imagine Werner's a part. Do you and your girlfriend, or do you have a girlfriend or a bestie? I'm married. Right, we need math. Math is not mathing right now. Alright, let me have a quick math. So it was 10,000 divided by... No, wait. Is it 500? It's 20, isn't it? 22 point... Yeah, we'll go 22. 22. Right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There you go, Junix. Big flex for you, mate. Let's go. So I'll have a look. Let's go. Right, so that puts you on 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, which puts you at rank... Bill's Rat. 1 away from Sales Trimmer. Ah, bloody hell, fire. People are on fire today. So let's have a look. Let me put it into cinema mode. Let me start walking around the actual port for you, and then you can have a good gander at what we've built for you, eh? So, firstly, welcome to Port Nevermore. Everything that you see here has been built. This game is called Windrose, if you've never seen it before. Big shout out again to Junix there. Fucking nut job every time we're cracking. But yeah, this is our pirate port that we have created from scratch. And every time that we're on here, we're always looking for ideas to try and make it grow and change it a little bit. Thank you very much, fam. You've got over here on the right, you've got our first real build, which started off as the tavern, which has now become the pirate port's warehouse. So everything here is the warehouse. Then over on the left-hand side from here, you have a bit of a miscellaneous build that could be changed into like maybe the jewelers or something else, depending on new things that they add to the game. It will be added into there. Over here we have the shipwright. This guy, like, you know, he'll be your guy who greets you at the shipwright, fixes all your ships on location. We also have another area which has a similar theming. Over on the left, you've then got the marketplace, which we have created as well, which is kind of nice. And then we can enter, after the back of that, you enter a bit of the residential kind of area around here as well. Maybe a few more more shops, I think, if they were able to add more stuff to it. A few more little stores just around there. A little bit of like a cul-de-sac area where people can chill and romance, perhaps. Again, it kind of tapers off. This is more of the residential area again around here, and same goes around there as well. Bro just ignored a £100 gift. I didn't ignore a £100 gift, zero baby. I actually gave him his shout out. Took a whole minute and everything, hyping him up, telling him his role, assigning me in, and calling him in second place for the Pirates. I know Tunix loves the stream, and I shout him out notoriously. So stop being that person who's saying that I'm not doing something when I bloody am. Bloody hell! The amount it's just expanded. I know, Unix. But, oh, has it just come through for you? Alright, I'll let you off. It was lagging. And then a few more bits over here of like, before it connects onto this bridge over here. Then, if we come back into the main circle, which is the main square, if you will. You've got then, over here, you've got the alchemy area. Ideally, I would love for this to be, to give us more weird and obscure lighting. And like, you know, it would be green and blue flames and lots of like, because we do already have in the game, you've got fireflies that are green. So maybe that you could bottle them and put them in glasses and stuff, and then you could hang them around, and it gives it...
Everybody salute our Lord!
Hello, Diesel, thank you very much to 199, good sir. It is a gift that I will treasure, my friend. If you do want your name in the ledger, it is basically exactly the same thing that you've just sent. We're doing it across the medium, so you've got Kick Watching, YouTube, and Twitch, all at the same time. But yeah, it would be nice to kind of had like blue and green kind of lighting, bottled lighting and stuff like that. To kind of, I don't know, do you know, has anyone else played Escape from Monkey Island? Where you see the person who does all the voodoo and stuff. I would like to kind of tap into that. I would love to have a barber in here. I think that'd be a nice addition as well. Then you've got the, over here you've got the, what's it called? You've got, thank you very much, Black Pearl. You've got then, this is the blacksmith over here. And that's, so over here you've got like your smelting areas and such. You've then got your actual smelters and things. Might have a bit of a rehash here. It feels like a little bit of a copy paste kind of feeling. It feels a little bit, it's too perfect, and I don't know. It kind of annoys me that it looks a bit too perfect. I want it to be a little bit more higgledy-piggledy. The beauty of when you're building, when you're doing a build like this, is try to remember that real life isn't perfect. You know, your bedroom isn't perfectly symmetrical. You know, your bed might be damn close to being in the middle of the room, but something will be off in that room, and that's where perfection lies. In this is creating imperfection. So we're trying to make it look like one of the swords being just off. You know, things like that. This is the jeweler's just back here. And then that's a new Tubi subscriber. That's when you get up to here and onto this bit as well. But yeah, this is when you get to the build that I've been doing. Thank you very much to the YouTube subscriber, by the way. Up here, you've got this is what I started building, which is the it's kind of a multi kind of design kind of thing. It is a fully kind of like encased lighthouse, but in the side it's kind of got lodgings and stuff, and then a bit of like a what do they call it, like a balcony. I'm alright, Angie, how you doing, love? And then in here you kind of got a bit of a hybrid, and I might be changing this room because we kind of already have a shipwright. I might make this a bit more into a mill with the help of Sparrow, because he did show me a way to create like a bit of a mill. But yeah, So this is another area we've got for the shipwright down here. Thank you very much, Black Pearl. I think you're just about, I think you're 100 coins short, mate. But yeah, this is like kind of, all this that you see here is just sticks that have been put together to emulate, to look like the skeleton of a ship, if that makes sense. Also build on a local hosted I have, my friends. That's awesome. Thank you, Black Pearl Diesel. But yeah, so like, it's just sticks and angled pillars and stuff to give the look of a skeleton of a ship, rather than actually being an actual schematic that you can choose to build. But I might be ripping this out, this bit, and then connecting that wooden bit that comes through there. I might connect that and make an actual, because I saw Sparrow do it the other day, a great, you know, a circular kind of like millstone that runs and stuff like that. So that's floor number 1. And then up for, oh, that's ground floor. There you go, Mr. Diesel, I can get you on now. There we go. Number 24, you sir. So I'm going to keep that down there. And then let's have a look. So it was Diesel, Black Pearl Diesel, wasn't it? Black Pearl Diesel. I know it's all in capitals, but I kind of committed to writing it in non-capitals, and now I have to stick with it. There you go. I think the planks would look better, but that's just me. I mean, that was an early trial of it, to be honest, though. There you go, mate. Thank you very, very much. So then you go up, and you can go up to the second layer. This, I'm going to kind of do the same again with this upstairs. But this is kind of like the level of detail I like to go to with the builds. I think lighting is very important. It adds character. I love the lighting in this little room. And it kind of tells a bit of a story, you know. The guy's got a dagger. Maybe he's a little bit unnerved, something's happening on, he's drawing up a schematic for something, or maybe he's found a jewel that he's, and he's trying to figure out what it's all about. He's drinking some grog, he's looking at books and stuff, he's searching on his atlas, and then over here you've got like, kind of like, you know, some of his stuff that he's got from his ship, the 2 chalices of Cortez in the corner and things like that, a bed pen if he needs to urinate in the night, just the little things that add to that immersion. And then he's got like his little thing in the corner with a few more bits and bats, you know. I really like that room. I'm going to do the second room to that kind of standard as well. And then we've got up here, we've got a bit of an area which is kind of like a pirate meeting area. So maybe they don't want to be in the tavern. Meet me at the lighthouse on the 2nd floor, and we'll discuss details. So this could be an area where, you know, captains and first mates meet up and they parlay and do dealings under the table. Who knows what it would be? That's what would be up here. Then the next layer up is then the next one, which I'm going to redesign, which is the next room, because it's a bit too bright for me. Don't like the, I think it's mainly, if I get rid of some of the lighting, I think we'll be cooking a little bit better. Yeah, it's already improved with a bit of the lighting now. So maybe we bob on the floor. Where are we? Maybe we put like candle just on the floor like that. Maybe this guy's a bit of a slob, and he's left his food just there on the floor. Is there any other bits and bats that are food orientated? Yeah, there we go. So maybe we has a bit of a, you know. Fair, let's get rid of that one. Put that on the floor that's there. But yeah, just kind of adding to the immersion and as you go on this one. And then at the very, very top, you've got then the lighthouse. Oh, you've got these, you know, you've got this bit, which is kind of like the lookout. And then above there, you've got the lighthouse. So I hope that inspires you guys who are playing Windrose, or maybe are looking for a new game to itch that scratch. That's kind of a bit like Enshrouded, or kind of a little bit like Valheim, kind of a bit like Skull and Bones. But yeah, this was our grand build, and we're working. I love this. This was very clever. An actual, like, we've locked them in. We've locked the Doctor and John in there as well. And there you go. And a few little bits just to add that you're on a seaport, and away you go. What's the Discord? It's just discord.gg/RobRaven. Simple as that. But there you go. That's Port Nevermore. If there's anything that you would like to see on the port in a little bit more detail, just let me know and I'll go and wander over. I never played it, Nick. No. I never got a chance to play it. Right. Well, another game that I've been playing for a month now, and you can play Star Rank Food anywhere. Yeah. It's called Windrose. Where am I from? I'm from Lancashire, which is a place in England. I've just done a tour, chef. I'll do a speed run for you. All ready? Here we go. Welcome to the tour. This is Port Raven. Over here, you've got a few bills that are just like for the sea people who go, like, go fishing and shipping and stuff like that. This could be an area that you might want to live in. Come over, buy it today. You've got the stockroom over here, blah, 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 blah. Then over here, you've got like the fountain in the middle over there, and then over here, you've got a bit of like a cheeky shipwright. Amazing, I know, right? Then over here, you've got the merchant through into the retail area. I haven't shown you the tavern. And then we over here, you've got a bit more of the retail area. Go back around onto here, and you can find yourself into the glorious tavern that we have in here, which is looking very nice. And you've got the stock room over on this side. Then you've got the alchemist. Then you've got the blacksmith. And then you've got the little like area just here, which is like the fountain, a bit of a congregation area. My favourite spot's just there. A couple of bits of rum on the sand. Then through here, you've got like a little bit of like a cheeky area to chill as well. And then you've got the full shipwright inside the mill. Upstairs, a few little bits of beds. Trying to get through this as fast as I can. Room 1. Bit of a meeting area. Room 2. And then at the very, 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 very top, you've got the lookout, you've got the lantern, like the lighthouse. Bam. And there you go. Talk about getting that in a nutshell. We've just started working on a completely different area now. It's slow work. Speedrun, world record. It's slow work at the minute. I hope in here seeing Jack Sparrow. Did you make this yourself? The wig isn't made myself. I've replaced a lot of it over time, so it's damn near made by myself, but I can't take full credit for that. But a lot of the stuff is outsourced from artisans and stuff. Say for example, like the waistcoats and things like that. But it's trying to find the people down who can make that looks really good, actually. Right, so this is our next part of the build that we're working on right now. We're trying to recreate kind of like a bayou kind of feel. So, I know bayous are usually situated, thank you very much for 100 bits, are kind of situated inland and in like a swamp area, but the swamp area in this game is fucking treacherous as death and will literally beat you within an inch of your life. But at the minute, we're working towards trying to make a kind of little bit of a landscape where people are living on the on the actual mountainside. But we're toying with what we should put here on this bit. So I've got quite a few houses. I might just decorate the houses today and have a bit of a mull over what we want to do here. How many hours do I have in the game? Let's have a look. 265 hours. So yeah. By you, I thought I already did. You can pipe down, sunshine. You're frozen out of this month's incentive, Swordsman Stick. You naughty man. But we bloody love you. MVP in chat. MVP. Most valuable part. But yeah, I'm thinking, do we put like the tavern across here? Or maybe the tavern, ooh, maybe we go big. And maybe we reach it round onto the rock. And it's a very big tavern. I don't know, I'm really struggling with this. I might just fixate on the small stuff and then go from there. Thank you much to heart me, matey, I appreciate you. Ooh, new subscriber, let's go! Means you get yourself in a ledger, sir. So that's the same thing that is for people over on Kick. If you subscribe, you get yourself in a ledger as well. YouTube, same thing. Or the equivalent. Right, what number would you be then, sir? Let's have a look. So you would be number 25. There we go. And it is Guy, G-U-Y, and it is H-N. There you go, sir. Welcome aboard. Yes. The town needs a place for shaded eels. Ooh, I like that. Because I really, it's good. It's nice when we've got a good day because you can kind of see what's been kind of added so far. But my problem is we have a bit of a big build here, don't we? Well, thank you very much. Is that the Crabble? The Crab Apple? Aha! Crabble Apple. What's your YouTube? Just Rob Raven. Search for Rob Raven. You'll find me on every platform. You can find me on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, full shebang. I'm round at your nan's right now. We're having tea. They're doing all right, Jedi. Our eye's healing really well. I think I'll stick here more around, and now I will lurk. No worries, we don't call out our lurkers. Enjoy your lurk. I ought to be in the book. Let's go, mate. Do I have a regular timing streaming schedule? Yeah. So it's UK time, 2:30 to 6:30, which is 4 hours. Then I'm off for 2 hours, and then I'll do a dedicated TikTok stream where we do our own pirate ledger, and then we do a Pirates and Krakens, which is our take on Dungeons and Krakens. And then, ooh, do I? 1 minute, I've just had a bit of a brainwave. Do I build the ship there? Or do I build it on there? No, that's... I really wanted to start it, though. Balls to it, I'm starting it. Let's see if I can try and make it. What's time zone? That is Greenwich Mean Time, aka British Summertime. Right, I need to get up there. So this is going to be fun. Let's see if I can do this with these then. Floors here. There we go. 1. Oh, that's not helpful at all. 2. 3. Maybe get a little bit... Oh, the angle on this one's being really awkward today. Hello, Jack. Hello there, Lucid. How you doing? Oh, crap. There we go. Right. I need to find the centre of where I want this to be. Ah, crikey. Hello, Rain. Your streaming schedule. Yeah. Which time zone? It's British summertime. Because that's what we are at in Britain at the minute. That is really annoying me that it's clipping. Alright, there we go. Try that. And then that. Oh, don't say we're high enough up. Don't say that, please. Nope, we're alright. Oh, let's do man. Luna, I think you might be a little bit too close, mate. So I can't get an angle off it. Let's try there. That way instead. That work? Yeah, there we go. That works. Not too high. Right. Okay. So, I already know roughly where I want the bow spirit to come out from. This is going to be fun. Hey, we have another new subscriber! First timer! Where have I put my pen? I dropped my pen on the floor. Right. Okay. New subscriber. It is Prey Time? I think it is. I think that's how it's pronounced. So it's Prey Time with A-E and T-I-M-E. There we go. That's correct. I had to take on that. Hello there, Bean. There you go. Skadoosh, take note of your number. Number 26. It's your number for the rest of the month. Where do you think you're going to put the boat? Now, that's what I'm trying to do now. This is a good idea. Let's clean, see if we can clean up this mess here. Get rid of all this so we can actually see what we're working with. There we go. Right. Brill. Right, now we can see what we're working with. Oh, come on, let me up, let me up, let me up. Thank you very much, Bean, for the follow. Right, okay. Luna, I am going to stand at the bottom and I'm going to navigate you to where I roughly want you to stand. All right? Never mind. Oh, I fell off as well. Oh, Steve with a follow, Juicy with a follow, then it was Joshua Smith with a follow, Ride with a follow as well. Thank you very much, you guys are awesome. Luke with a follow, bloody hell, alright, calm down. I need to, there's no rush. Right, okay, I'm going to jump down, I'm going to try and navigate you. I kind of want you to be maybe here. I want to stay here, where I'm stood right now. So where I'm stood right now, if you stand there, I think that might be where I might start it off. I'm going to go and have a look. I have to find a pen and paper and put my number down. Make sure you keep hold of it. Yeah, I think that is where we're going to want it. So that's where the big bow spirit needs to come out. Yeah, that's actually spot on. That's actually perfect. Stay where you are. I'm just dreading how hot it is, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm quite a lucky guy. When I moved into this new house, I was like, I'm saving up from what I earn from Twitch and the rest of the gang, and I'm going to put it into getting myself the some air conditioning. Best decision I ever bloody made. Right, there we go. So that's where you are. Okay, let me have a look. Pillars. We're gonna have to go chunky. Don't move! Don't move! Ah! Oh, you moved. Never mind. Right, pillars. We're gonna have to go stupidly chunky. Okay. And let's have a look at what angle we want to be going out at. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Okay. A Brit has the AC robbers and attained enlightenment. I know how bad it was when I used to stream without air conditioning. Right, let me have a look see what that looks like from down there. It's kind of annoying because we're going to have to use this as a bit of a reference, but it should turn out to start looking pretty decent. Should I spawn my ship in for reference? You can do. It's going to be a bit off-center, isn't it? Because it's already going off a little bit center. And it wouldn't let me put something down. I might have to put a post down so it's veering off in the wrong angle. This is going to be a beacon. This is going to be a ship. There she belongs! Kiki, let's go. Right, another one from Kiki. Right, what number will you love? Do you remember your number? I'm going to see if she remembers. I'm not going to put it in unless she remembers. Let's see if she remembers. Let's test her. Number 1. Are you sure? You are number 1. Well done. You have now rank 7. You've leveled up to rank 7, my darling. Well done. Yes. Oh, Hazel, I see you there. When do you do stories? You mean the D&Ds are on Friday, but we couldn't do it this Friday because we were too busy doing the Balloonathon. Taddy with the follow, Zach with the follow, Keanu with the follow as well. Head back to the docks. I adjusted it. Oh, okay. You might have to put a pillar down to do the adjustment. No, it's still off. So, it needs to veer off towards me. I think you're gonna have to put a pillar down and then put the pillar through the floor. You know, like I did with the windmill. Oh, that's a point. We can make a windmill. I think he's struggling with a snapping point. Run! Hello, wicked one. One more could get you in, mate. You know the score. This time you actually level up during the month. Perfect. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. All right, let me have a look and see how far it is. A windmill would go quite nice there as well. Yeah, that works. Right. The angle might need to be a little bit lower, though. I think that's the lowest angle. Are you using 26s there, Luna? The degree options are annoying. Are you using the 26 beams? Jack Sparrow, my favourite movie. What's your favourite movie? Bloody hell. Might have to turn the AC off. My hands are freezing. Yeah, you're on 26. Right, okay. How original art. How original. Did you get that from the singular brain cell that you use when you go to, you know, chat a lady up as well? When you woke up and you're all like, hey, how you doing? You want to look at my bandana or my bicep? Yeah. You've gone. Right, let's have a look. Let me come up and I'll start working on the angles and see if we can make it kind of work. I think I have a bit of an idea of how this will work. Thank you for the follows there, Toby. What did I come back to? Just roasting a viewer who thinks they're being edgy. The only edge that they find is, you know, the edge of the toilet paper when they're crying from their tears. This offended me in front of everybody. I don't know. I'm gonna go talk to Maurice. No. You're going way too early. Way too early. I think, well, yeah. Don't get too ahead of yourself on this, Luna, because this one's going to be a big... and I don't want to keep running up and down on the stream because it's not going to look great for the stream. Let me have a faff with it, and let me see what I can come up with, and then once you've got the template and the bare bones of it, you can kind of mirror it of what I'm doing on the opposite side. It's not bad. I think... See, I don't know how big... See, I kind of want it where you don't see where you've put like it going out and you can see the base of the ship. I wouldn't want to see the base of the ship. I kind of want it connecting into the mountain like it's been lifted up by a giant wave and it's just been plonked there. You know what I mean? What is that? Whoa! Let's go, Orlando! Mate, I've never had a Falcon before. I just got goosebumps. I was just like, what's that noise? Dude, what a legend. Orlando, remember your number. Remember your number, sir. Remember it well. Wow, okay. So, your number is number 27. That was a great sound. All right, number 27. Here we go. There we go. And that was by Orlando. What a little legend. So it's Orlando _B _M. Right. And to my understanding, let me have a quick gander what it was. Thank you for the follows, guys. A lot of follows coming over on TikTok. That's 1,000. What was the math that we said it was? 20, wasn't it? 20. Right, 20 it is. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think you, sir, are officially in 3rd place. Let me just double check. You are. 1 minute. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're in 3rd place, sir. So Wolverine is in 1st place. You are so then Junix is in 2nd place, and you, Orlando, are in 3rd place. You are rank 20, which means you are a build rat. You've ranked up. So 1 to 4 is cabin mate, cabin crew. 5 to 9 is powder monkey. 10 is then deckhand. 15 is then swabby. So you are 20, which takes you to build rat, sir. You're now a build rat, which means that you're in charge of keeping the ship afloat. One of the most actual integral roles of piracy and navying. If you didn't have a decent build rat, your ship was going down. That's more like it. And then I think that the bowsprit would fire out. What are we looking at? We are we're looking at the pirate ledger. So instead of it just being thank you very much for the subscribe, it's gone. You know, if people decide to subscribe, they get a bit of a head tilt and a shout out. Quite rightly so, because at the end of the day, they're giving you something for nothing. Well, not nothing, you know, I provide entertainment, but at the end of the day, that is for what they wish to send. And there's no pressure to send anything in any more lives. It's up to you if you just wanted to send something. So, basically, how they rank up is done by how many they decide to send. You can send 1 and be done. That's absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. You might not send anything at all and just spam likes, shares, reposts, and just generally like to vibe and lurk. That's okay too. Minimum thing that I would ask for if you're watching on TikTok is help by sending a heart me. Right, okay, so I think we need to now push out the bowsprit. I think we've got the base. Let's see, is it? I think maybe go up 1 more, Luna. It's kind of hard. Can you go up another angle once more? Thank you, Tashi. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, Casey. Our community just leveled up. Let's go. So if we do it 1 more angle, angling it up, I think that will then take it to there. Then I can put the bowsprit out. But then we need to base it out. This is going to be rough, because is that the base of the ship, or are we using that as a... It's hard. Hey, we got another new subscriber! Let's go. Right, let's bob that underneath there, which is number 28. And this is Evasive Honk. EV. I kind of left my pen on the paper there and it's bled in a little bit. Sorry, mate. Number 28. Well, in that case. Right, okay. Number 64 is the limit. Captain, your ship looks pretty futuristic. I'm trying to see... Right, okay. See, I want it to come out quite... It needs to be... I'm going to put my ship out, if I can, so then you can kind of see what we're kind of aiming for as reference. No, 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 this isn't Sea of Thieves. No, 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 this is Windrose. There you go. That's actually near enough the same kind of angle. Now, we're kind of aiming for the front part of the ship. Now, granted, this dips down. We might not want to do that. We might want to just have it as a full one, like a man of war. Do you want me to have a crack at it? I'll have a crack at it and see what we can come up with. Oh, that's 2 more check marks for you there, Prey Time. Let's go. It's just where the tip is the most vertical you can go. Oh, we're limited by the height. Then we need to build into the actual mountainside then. I think, realistically, angle-wise, let me quickly show you. Sorry about that, love. There you go, love. I think, angle-wise, we need to be quite cunning, because it's going to come out kind of into the actual, out of the actual thing. So maybe that where you are is like kind of the top deck, and then the bowsprit is only going to be a spear. Is Sparrow online? He's busy at the minute, is Sparrow. Keep it there. Keep it there. Let me have a faff. Let me have a faff around and see what I can do. Because I might be able to make it so it comes out directly underneath. And then we follow it round. You know what? I'm just going to replace this with stairs. It will make it 1,000 times easier. Right, okay. So yeah, it's coming out from there. I think maybe we bring it out from here. So let's put the same block that you've put down, which was this one. Let's pop it on the same angle, and maybe we lower it down into the actual rock. And we go from, say, there. Is that the same angle? Yeah. Is it? Oh, 1 minute. I'm on 30 degrees. There we go. Now it's the same angle. So if we start it, say, there. Right, okay. And then we can then go from there and bring the beams out. And you started on the 25s. Which has got the snapping point. Which is like that. And then from that snapping point, it would then switch to this. So is that right? No. Right, so you use 2 back to back. Alright. I'm just going to wing this and feel it out. It might look crap. I don't know. And then... Thank you for the 400 bits there, evasive. The problem that we have is it's not going to work on a 2D plane. So we're going to have to wing it weirdly all the time like this. Alright, let me have a look at what that looks like. This is going to be rough because the angle's going to be a bit off. But the design, so yeah, because that's just sloped down to the side, hasn't it? I'm thinking 2-dimensionally and I need to thinking 3-dimensionally. Okay. Cool, Gradian, thank you very much for the heart me. Hannah with the heart me. Regan with the heart me as well. This is perfect. Well done on the this coming up here. What we're building, we're trying to build. I want to kind of build a shipwreck into a rock face. But you can't just, you know, pick a, what's it called, and go, right, we're making a shipwreck. You know? It's going to be difficult because the ideology is maybe that we have to kind of do... I'm going to use... Get rid of that one, mate. Get rid of that one that I just made. There we go. Here's one more. There you go. Right. What if I copied your initial design like that, turn the snap feature off, bring it down low, try and mimic the height that you did yours at, which would be that one. Is that the same height? Ish. Alright. See, when you put snapping on, this is going to be a non-snap build. It's going to be annoying. Because now it's too high. It's called Wind Roses, this game, guys. Come on, work with me. Kind of. Okay. What I'm thinking is if I mirror yours and I build the three-dimensional aspect. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like that. And then from there, I can match your build style again. With the beams. But I can snap now. But again, we're building two-dimensionally again. We're building as a flat plane. It's going to be that we have to kind of figure it out underneath. See, this is building in the direction that we want, which is fine. And you can build that across and up to the top, which would make it very ship-like. Like so. That's perfect. But it's the next bit that's the difficult bit. Building it round the structure. Which is going to be difficult. So if I then go with... like that. It's snapping into a different spot. That is that. That is that. That's kind of the angle that you were aiming for, right? Hello there, Taggy. How you doing? So, all I've done there is mirror what you've done. I've followed that. I've used this one column to bring it out. That gives us the three-dimensional shape of the top bit. But then we have to work in layers going down. That's going to be the hard bit, is to do the layers going down. I say that, we could just, well, realistically, we might be able to be quite cheeky and go with the walls. And kind of just throw the walls in at an odd angle. Like, so say for example, like this. Because that kind of has a look of a hull. Oh, crap. For the 3D aspect, could you be able to twist the beam and rotate? You can't rotate and twist. You can't you can't. It's annoying. For what this game is, and the fact that it's only been out a month, and it's got this style of building, I think it's incredible for what it's got. It's just when you start turning on angles, it starts falling apart. Can you see how this is a higher angle than what that one was? But it was exactly the same sort of size. Let me have another look. 25s, was it? Nope, it's not 25s. It was the 45s this time. Which will be that. You see how it goes off? Yeah, it can be a real pain. It really, really can. The only other way that we could do it is perhaps turn snapping off. But then we start falling into the thick of it. And then do that. And then do that, and then get rid of that one. If I could higher it a bit, we might be onto a bit of a winner. Turn lock off a lot more. That's what I had to do for more flexibility. You do have to. You really have to kind of like think out the box with the builds. Right, let's turn the snap back on for that. That's not going to work either. Right, okay. This is going to get fun. Can I then snap that onto that? That works. And then bring that up there. Right, okay, that kind of ifly works. I mean, it's warped because we're going at weird angles here. Yeah, we do need a 7.5% angle one. It would help out. But not only that, we need to angle things not just side to side. We need to be able to angle things vertically. It would make things so much easier. Right, let me have a look at how that looks from side on. And then let me throw the wood walls in and see how that's starting to come together. Oh, crap. Alright, I'm just going to use V instead then. Alright, okay, let me go down. This is gonna be rough. Right, okay. Maybe we go with... Hold up, hold this a minute. Let's go with the roofs. No, is it roofs? Is it... Maybe we go with... these instead. Like that. But then will that snap? Because we could use that. It's rough on my side, but I've kind of got I've got an idea. Guys, let's have a look. Or is it gone, mate? Oh, that kind of works. Yeah, I know what you're aiming for. That actually could really work. Because I'm pretty sure... Okay. Let's have a look at how that looks down there as well. What are you building on? We're trying to build a shipwreck that's stuck on the top of the mountain. Just drop your boat on the mountain, mate. If we could, we would. It's looking kind of tiny. I know that sounds daft, but it looks small. It needs to be far grander. It needs to be about double the size. A modernized galleon's grave. Kind of, yeah, from Sea of Thieves, yeah. Jar of dirt. You want my jar of dirt? What do I get if I show you my jar of dirt? It's my jar of dirt. Hence why it's called my jar of dirt. We can make it bigger. I think the concept is there. I think it going sharply north, not so much. I think it still needs to be proud and curve out. So maybe it starts a good half the way further down. Then it arcs out, then round. I think it needs to come out from here, rounds off, comes down. I know you're cosplaying, but I love you, your personality. Thank you, Mum Mike. Does it shine through? This is called Windrose. Honestly, I should be starting to ask Windrose for a percentage for every game that they buy from me. From my recommendation. I'll be minted, mate. But how does a ship end up getting on top of a hill? You could turn around and say that on the... Because if you look at the... What's it called? I can't remember which Pirates of the Caribbean movie it is, but there is in fact one where there's like kind of this amalgamation of different shipwrecks all built into each other, stacked on top of each other, you know? And that's where the pirate kingdom is. But yeah, it could be a freak wave. But let's not put it past these people. Like, a lot of people who are involved in piracy, mate, were very, very, very well ventured and well knowledgeable in the shipbuilding department. Okay, and then bring it down. Yeah, I think the height's all right. I think it's how low we build it into the actual thing. You represent Jack's value. You have the perfect personality. Oh, pray. Mitty cow! Why don't you make a full bow on the rock first? On the first rock. It's not as simple as that, because we're restricted. If anyone's, if there's people in chat who've built quite illustrious stuff on this game, they'll tell you, well, usually they will, they'll tell you, like, how hard it is to try and achieve what we're trying to achieve. 29 is Miss Kel. Let's get you on. MISSYKEL. There we go. Skadoosh. Oh, another one. 3-0. If you want to get yourself into Pirate Ledger, guys, it is a pirate's treasure on TikTok. And it gets you entered into it. So that's G-I-L, Gilmere. Or Gilmer. You're now on board. 10 months and 16 months. Well done. I'm leaving gaps because basically we are going to have who's king or queen of the pirates. So I'm leaving a decent bit. The flood story spans all. Yeah, absolutely. That's actually pretty decent. That we can work with. And then we taper it off. Maybe lower. I want to say lower. I want to say that it needs to come into the mountain. So maybe the peak is there and it comes into the mountain. Once they've got that, I can then start adding the meat and the bones to it. It's kind of hard. I want to be in two places at once. What do we do with all the balloons? They all got pops made. The second day is all about the great popping. It is indeed, bub. I haven't heard that since, bloody hell, Wolverine. Alright. But yeah, I think it needs to start from... I mean, you can use that pole as reference, and I'll tell you when to stop. Actually, that'll probably be a good idea. So go from that pole and bring it down by... I'll tell you when. If it will let you. Thank you very much, Carno. There. There. No, maybe one off. One off, maybe, because it's got to come down, hasn't it? Trying to think of the curve. Because it's gonna go really high, actually, is that? This is... There you go, yeah. I think that's the curve that we're working for. See, Biggin, do you know how you were trying to be edgy? Let me tell you how to do it. There you go, mate. You've just been banned. So fucking edgy! I'm being hip, man! Right, okay. We've got a basic framework now. I think these are alright, Scott. Thank you very much for asking. Right, okay. Now we need to make sure we're on the same parallel. Are we on the same parallel? Oh, I don't think we are. I think it's shifted. Because that's the straight line there. This is the only bloody thing that annoys you about this game. Is you end up shifting. Unless you want me to build from the angle there and go out. How have we shifted? I think... You end up what? Look, Kiki. Alright, let me have a look further away again. It is indeed Balake. It is indeed, yes. And we're live, not just here, we're live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube if you want to follow me on there. Just search for Rob Raven. Look straight from up top from me. Is the angle right? I think the angle is right. I can live with that. So that's then going to come up. It needs to kind of... The problem that we've got is We'll. How do you access the degrees? Press Q when you're building. Press P and then press Q, and then you can change the rotationary angle. It's too flat, right? Yeah, it is, isn't it? But then the further you go out...
There she belongs!
Xena!
There she belongs!
God damn it, Xena!
There she belongs!
The further you... Xena, stop for crying out loud! 31! I don't even know how many you sent, love. How many did you send? Oh god, here we go. Let me have a look, see if I can figure this out. Guys, prepare for a lot of screaming. Xena Kobe just sent like a corporeous amount of hats and mustaches. Oh my god, how many is that? That's 3 hats. Sorry, 3 pirate treasures. Okay, and then we have, oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, stop sending stuff! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 30 at 7 you sent! It's 37! Behave! Right, how many is that? Right. Xena! Xena's out here just... Right, how many 37s? So... Call it 10. Call it 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that was a bloody race car, which is 10,000. How many times does that go into that? So it's 5, 10. Oh god, I don't even know. My brain has melted because of the screaming. I'm sorry, guys. She sent a load of hat and mustaches. How many times does 449 go into 10,000? I think we asked this before. It's 20, isn't it? 22. 22. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Right, so that is 1, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. What? No. 5, 10. I struggle at math. Have you noticed? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35! You bastards. Right. 35, Xena Kobe. You are on, which means your pirate rank level is... You are an oarswoman. An oar. You deal with the oars. An oarswoman, basically, if the ship ever ran out of steam or got into what's called a calm belt, where there is no wind, you'd be the one to lead the charge with the big drums. Time for immunity. Come at me, bro. You think that could work? I think that could work. Time for a mutiny. Gosh darn it. Xena Kobe, everybody. She actually is a content creator. She's an anti-doom scrolling content creator with a wonderful smile and a skip and a step, and she's got that wonderful, like, kind of gothic but not gothic. But she banged her head recently, I've noticed. I don't know why. Did you bang your head? She's got like a red mark on her head now, and I'm like, that didn't used to be there. Or am I just not noticing things anymore? Can I tickle your beard while she was endlessly into my eyes? Yeah, sure, why not? Trying to get off the ship. You try? Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Guys, go and drop Xena Kobe a follow. She is a fellow content creator. She's amazing, lovely, lovely lass. She's been going through a bit of the thick of it recently, but I'm guessing that she's coming out the other side. Whoa, Okay. So, let me have a bit of a tinker up here, mate, and see what we can do with this. So, the hardest bit about this is working on that angle. That's going to be a nightmare to play on. Followed Johnny Depp. I know of him. He's you know, he's pretty damn bloody amazing. I mean, he has a big mustache. Are you not doing the rib caging first? If you do the rib caging first, it'll probably have a better snap point. Yeah, there we go. See, the problem, we're going to be restrictive no matter what we do here. Thank you very much. I would say your name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like to me, it looks like it's HNKO. Oh no, it's not that. Hello, Chucky. How you doing? Welcome on in. Right. Well, we know that this is going to be the floor, right? It would have been good if we went with the angle of this, wouldn't it? And that's a different angle completely. Damn. Hold up, Luna. I'm just having a bit of a thought. Hold up. If we go with the angle, which one of these is, we have the home field advantage that this can already be made at an angle. Do you know what I mean? It cuts off the need for us to then use these. Do you want... I didn't think of this, and now I feel really bad because Luna's been able to get this all sorted so far. Let me lay a line down and see what it does. All right. I'll lay a line down from here. It's whether this angle is going to be too great, though. Alright, okay. Let me go and have a look at what that looks like down there. I'm just thinking if we work smart, not hard, because if we try to build on that the main axis, am I stuck? For feck's sake. No! Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm out. If we work smart and allow the roof to be the major part of it, we could then make that... It would mean that the angle would be vastly sharper, which means that we might have to start it a little bit earlier. So if we like kind of started it maybe here, it would go up to about there, which is kind of what you want, and then the bowsprit coming out. It's annoying. We could have done with that angle of that being more. I don't know how sad the issue is. Do you know about the sad issue with Windrose, Rob? What do you mean, Mac? The fact that they're not releasing content for another 5 months? I don't say that's a bad issue. They're not a major developing industry, like game. You know, they're not a major developing games manufacturer. They are, you know. No, the SSD. Ah, mate, not being funny. We've had that story before. If you use stuff, what's the piece of equipment that I use? It's called. I think it's called Disk Genius. Get yourself Disk Genius, have a look at it, and I'm not being funny, half of people's like problems with their SSD probably started long before they even played Windrose. Could you not set beams on the floor? You see, the beauty of using this is, let me show you. So I'll use the bottom, before we start connecting the dots at the top, Luna, so I can angle. That's the thing. So I can go, okay, say that's where we want that to be. Then I can go onto P, and then I can go, all right, let's change the angle, bring it down with Z. That then gives me an angle that I can work towards, or I can go the other way around, you know? So maybe I want it to kind of snap out and go the other way. Kind of like that. Like that. So this is why I'm thinking maybe we should opt for this sort of style, because what we can do here now is I can put the snapback on and let that run up and let that do that. I'm not really then using too much in terms of having to over angle things and then things will automatically kind of sit. And got to remember, this isn't going to look like a prestige kind of ship. It's going to look like a ship that's run aground, because that's what we're aiming for, you know. So, and
a new Tubi subscriber.
thank you very much for the new tube subscribe. The thing is, when we go to here, like the closer we get to the top, like so, you know, the more easy it will become to kind of get that peak that we're after as well, like that. And then we can go and switch to our walls, like so. And because of the nature of what this is, it should sort of snap onto the wall, I think. Maybe won't. I don't know. I have an SSD and it runs fine. I'm just letting you know that's all, but can't be having you... I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. But I've never had a problem with it, to be perfectly honest. So maybe if I lock that there, and I lower it down, like that, and then I create a snap point. But with that snap point, maybe we might have to come out early, which we would do, to be perfectly honest, like that. I'm just trying to think what would be the best route. This is infuriating. Because it has to follow the curve of the ship. Like that. Shows you city. We are. That's another separate build, but I can show you in a bit. I'm just trying to think here, Chad. Sorry, I'm deep in thought. I mean, the idea is that it's to emulate. It's not. We're not going to be able to make a pirate ship. That's the fact. But if we can get bloody close to it, maybe we run in twos. Give it a sec. Maybe we run it in twos. So it goes maybe 1, 2 is straight. 2 again is slightly off angle. 2 again off angle. Then 2 again. And then see how that looks. Oh. Gone off angle there. It's gonna be hard. Even Luna's having a bit of a crack up there, seeing which way we could do about it. It's going to be difficult because we want it to snap, but then, because that's a straight triangle. We can work on a straight triangle. That's not a problem, but it's the curve of the bow that's going to look weird if it's a straight triangle. It'll just look like a cutting knife, you know. It'll look like a knife. So if I copied the angle that it's running at, which is that, and I snuck it right there. And followed that, but mind you, it won't follow it anyway because this has been tapered off. What do you think? I mean, it could work with a little bit of TLC on the beams. Put the beams in like that. And then... At the ground, at the ground point of the ship, put one in the center and connect the dots. So what you're saying is start from the middle point and then work down. Yeah, we're trying to create a shipwreck with the tools that we've got. Now, Windrose is pretty damn amazing with what it's got, but we are limited for what we can actually do. You know? Maybe if I get rid of these, see how that looks. Because the problem that you've got, so you're saying start from the pinnacle and work down, right? Okay, let's flip it across. The thing is, what is annoying is we have to work with that roof. That is the truth. Is the roof plays the gravitas part of the build. So let's get that out of the way. There we go. And can I even get them out? There we go. Right. So let's say that this is the center. Can we get a post that is vertical that sits in the middle? Maybe we go with a slimline post. Now, is that in the middle of where we want it or not? That kind of works. Okay, fair enough. Then we go with maybe an angle that's too sharp. That's not great either. Okay, we're gonna have to... This is the bit that screws us over, is the angle of this bit. I wonder if we get a little bit creative, kind of like how we did with the Oh, hello, my little man. Come here. Hello. Hello. Did you have a good day at daycare?
You did.
Oh, don't scratch my neck. Oh, where are you going? Oh, that's gnarly. Oh, that's gonna bleed.
Forget you.
Yeah. Oh. You got me bad.
Oh, it's only liquor, but it looks deep.
Look at stain. Oh, Ember, come here, baby. Oh, chat, look. Come here, baby.
Her eyes smells better.
We're trying to keep on top of it. Come here, baby. Come here.
It's raining subs.
Oh.
Hallelujah, it's raining subs. Amen, it's raining
You
subs.
alright, baby?
Hallelujah, it's raining subs.
Oh.
Yeah, babe.
She's got the... Oh, hello.
There's that tiny. Yeah.
Oh,
It's only little.
it's alright. Come here, kiss.
That's ready behind steps.
Oh, I love you too, mate. Oh.
Come on, baby.
Sorry, guys. Mama's home. Well, and we have Sam Raven Loki coming in with the 5 gifted. Right, sir. Right, so that is 32. Sam Raven. There you go, Sam Raven Loki. Captain Slack caption chips. Sylvia, you're 3 letters, like 2 letters away from the word saliva. And that says more about you than it does about me, love. Professional. We must remain professional. Remain professional. At all times. God damn it. She came in here and chose fire. I just merely had, you know, a little bit more, how do I put it? A little bit more fire. Right. Shh. Behave. Pros are technically professional. Tell me about it. In this economy. Right, right. It's kind of hard. I want to use the smaller one, but I know this is going to be a far grander and on a grander scale. So I'm going to use these kind of... Right, we're going to have to build this to a somewhat of a scale to kind of get a bit of an inclination of what we're trying to do. You know? I've got a feeling it wasn't center either. I didn't think it was. Right, okay. Right. Why are you all laughing? She started it. I finished it. All right, let's leave it at that. Right, there we go. Right, now that is in the center. Okay. Stop laughing! Still, well, actually, statements are still a thing. Yes. Right, okay, let's go. Shall we go? Right, okay, if that's the center. How does I... Why not be able to pick up stuff? What's going on there? Ah, am I outside of the ring? No. Oh my. Yeah, we've got quite a few things, haven't I? Right, give me a sec. Let me put a few things away. Sing your theme song, please. Sure, 1 minute. What do you think? I think I did really well. It sounded just like Hans Zimmer. Right, leave me alone. 1,000 out of 10. I'll take it. Right. Okay. Actually, show us where you shit. I mean, what? Do you know what? I could probably work with that, Luna. It's the angle, though, innit? Maybe we go with that angle, and then we kind of... It needs to come in. It needs to come in from there. Like there. Inward. How do we do that? Watch out, folks. Is it... Yeah. It's looking good, though. Can you see what I mean about using the wood walls to kind of emulate it? It's either that, you can use the wood walls to kind of lay down the basics, and then we can go over with, like, wooden pillars and then give them more embellishment. If that makes sense. Where have you in Fortnite? What's Fortnite? Did I sleep on it? I don't remember sleeping on it. Disney's on their way to your front door right now. Not even Jack Sparrow escapes them. Funny, they'd have to go to every Tom, Dick and Harry's, what's it called if that's the case? Every Comic-Con, every Look-alike, every independent film person who, you know, does it as where do you finish? Right, where are we looking for? We're looking for stairs, aren't we? Right. I'm gonna try and do stuff there. I'll let you crack on with your doing stuff there. Right. Let me cook. I'm gonna cook a bit. Let me see what I can do. How? Alright, have I gone... Hey, Cinder. Ah, wrong angle, that's why. Alright. Fair enough. I can work with that. So if I did that from there instead. See that? Oh, I need one more. That kind of works. So if I mimic that from, say, this angle here. That works. Okay, fair enough. Let's mimic it on the other side. Right, okay. Nah. This is gonna be so annoying, right? Let me see if what happens now if I use these again. So then now you're getting somewhere. I'm just thinking of like using a rib cage to kind of create what we want to create, but the problem is that why is that not stable? Because if I do that, that then marries that, doesn't it? Which then we can then go, okay, can I use walls? Where's walls? Walls. Let's go with... can we go with the other side? Maybe go that way. Which will kind of lead that off from there. And that off from there. So we're trying to create in the game with the physics that and the aesthetics that we have. We're trying to create in the game aesthetics that would make it look like a shipwreck. Luna's up there giving it a good go as we speak on that bit. I'm trying to see if there's a better way of doing it. Balloons are all done. Balloons were done and dusted. It was a 2-day event, mate. We only do it once every 3 months as well. We don't overdo it. We don't overcook it. We don't push the community too hard. We do something like once a month. That's a bit of a different pace. And then the big one is the one that you just been through with the what's it called? The Balloonathon. So if I do that. And then maybe instead of running it that way, we go with pillars. Which would then come across like that. Alright, let's go with no snap. Just for humouring purposes. How many were there in the end? 1,600 balloons we blew up that day. Well, over the 2-day stretch. That looks great so far. And then if we go back to snap on there, and then snap on there again. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my god. It would take an obscene amount of wood, but maybe... Right, you're gonna hate me here. It's gonna take an obscene amount of wood, but just stay with me on this, alright? Stay with me on this. We commit to the 25 beam. Alright, we're gonna commit to that. We have snap on. For now. Alright, that's that. So then, what I'm going to do then is, I'm going to find the snapping point on the floor for the same place. This is going to take a lot, and I mean a lot. But...
There she belongs!
let's go, Mason. Thank you very, very much. Don't be dumb. Right, snapping's back off. Awesome. I know before I even do this, it's going to be a bit bruh. The Sea of Thieves god. What? Yeah, this is going to take a lot of wood to try and... do what I'm trying to do. But, right. Just want to see if it's possible. Alright. Now, I should have a snapping point in every snap here, which I do. Which essentially gives me somewhat some form of control. Visually it won't look great because it'll be a bit too much. The mannerisms kill me, bro. Why? How would I do it? I'd have to build it from the ground up. So even this is wrong right now. Right, okay. Alright. Got an idea. Whether it lets me do it now is going to be beyond me. Right, I'm going to go from there. Alright. Now I'm going to snap. And then I'm going to go underneath it. And snap. Right, okay. What I'm making, I'm trying my best to get my head in the groove to kind of make my own sunken ship. But it's not going to be sunken, it's going to be on the side of a cliff. So I'm toying around with potential ways of doing it. So now, if I can copy that. Like that. Or maybe that's where we taper it off. And then, right, okay, right. Let's see. That's an awesome idea. Do you see what I mean? I'm tapering it off. And, right, I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so let's go back underneath. Oh, hello there, wife.
Look,
Is it bad?
no.
No, let's calm down.
When does she leave France?
She had it around 5, yeah.
5 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's about
yeah.
now. Alright, okay. So let's use that. I know it's kind of concaving in, but that's kind of what we're going for. Alright, so that's... This is going to be so difficult, but if we can get it right... That looks great. Don't get me wrong. What Luna's doing is looking great. But I want to know if it's possible to kind of get it just a little bit more realistic. So, now that I'm happy with that, what if I then start thickening this out like so? If it'll let me, are you going to let me? You're not going to let me, are you, you scumbag? trying to overcome the game's lack of... Well, okay. Let's try it this way. Nah, it's not doing it. It's not getting any wider. Damn. Is there a grid? No. It's annoying because that would have worked. Because what I could have done is built out like so. Well, let's put the snap back on. So that's that. And even now that I'm looking at it, there's a lot of like... The game's fighting me. Yeah, Estoon, the game is fighting me. I'm trying to get it where basically I'm building it out. Then what I could have done afterwards is hollow it all out. You know? So then I can go, say, from here. But the game's fighting me at every angle, which is really quite annoying. Yeah, the game's fighting me. I'm not going to be able to do it. Right, okay. We'll go with what Luna's kind of doing. That's really annoying. Because we could have had it where it came out and across and then built out and across. But every time we try to do it, the game fights, which is annoying. If I could ask for one feature in this game is for, with pylons like this, for them to automatically snap next to each other. That would be fantastic. If we can have it where they automatically snap next to each other, it means then we can do some really creative builds. But they don't snap. They'll snap like this. You know, they'll snap well like connectively to like that. But I would like for it to snap side by side, and they won't, which is annoying. Which means I can't do what I wanted to do, which is even more annoying. Because if it snaps side to side, we could have ended it. I could have literally built out like that, then snapped down like that. Does that make sense? Which would be amazing. Right, I think we just kind of wing what we've got there. You see, it's going up too high. I wanted it to come out from there and kind of come out to there. But because of the angles that we've got, place one on the ground and attach it to each other. Even if you do, I don't think you can do it, Stoony. So, like, I know what you're trying to say. I think you're going, right, put one on the floor, like... You're saying doing it like that. Which then brings it out by 2. Which then you could then bring out by 3. Ooh! Let's go, Sir Dub, a first time to subscribe. Let's go, mate. Thank you. Can I just turn around and say, we've had a lot of first time subscribers on the channel. Thank you so much. Right, 33, coming in hot is Sir Dub. We get some GGs and some hearts in chat for the guys, first time subscribers coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I built a lighthouse that has like 27 floors high with a roof. We've done a lighthouse. We have done a lighthouse, Judge. It's just, it's annoying. Whoa! Another first-time subscriber. Let's go! That is 34. And that is Kor, K-O-R-Z-A-N. A music. Oh, he's a bit of a musician. There we go. The book is a smart tag, not gonna lie. What do you mean a smart tag? It's a way that visually, instead of just going, thank you very much for the sub, and then it's done and dusted, they get to be immortalized, and on my shelf, I have this, which is literally a captain's log of every person who's ever decided to support my channel. which I like to think is far, 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 far more precious than just a random shout out and a sub. So, if you want your name on the pirate list and you want to be in a pirate ledger like these amazing people, it is one treasure, Pirate's Treasure on TikTok, or a sub on Kick or Twitch. We yet to have a few subscribers over on Kick, so maybe we'll get a few over there. But thank you very much for all those amazing people. You've been absolutely incredible. But we're also implementing something a little bit different this month, which is this. So you actually can rank up. Am I on there? Maybe not this one, Winter. This is the ledger for the gaming stream. You might have been on the one for the balloons, which was last month. New ledger. This was a brand spanking new one. Right, let me have another faff with this. Get rid of that. Maybe we go out a little bit further than what we wanted. Like that. Then out like that. Alright. I'm trying to do it in reverse. Whether I can achieve it is another thing. So let's say that that's the front of the ship, and then we start broadening it out, okay? What did I do, actually? Where have we gone wrong here? Hold up, where have we gone wrong? It's this one, isn't it? No, it's not that far. That's that. Right, if that's that, then that is to that. That is fine. So that is that one. Which is then that. Which is then that. Which is then that. There we are, right. Let's use that as our template then. Okay. Can I now add beams into my template? Yes, I can. Okay, let's see what happens here. And then, where we go with the walls? Maybe. So the problem with the walls is they don't look like planks. What we're building, I'm trying to build, I want to kind of have a galleon's head, right, that part of the galleon, and it's bloody difficult. We're really trying to think. A galleon's head like this, but it's coming out at a nice angle that fires out from there. Oh, is your live calm? It is live. Yeah, it's calm today. It's calm today. We're not frantic. It comes out from there and then kind of comes out. You guys built all that? Yeah. This is tame. This is what I've been focusing on. Over here, we're working on the Pirate Kingdom. So the idea behind this entire build is that the middle of this island is the Pirate Kingdom. This is where all the pirate lords come in and congregate and do their business, and you know, it's the stronghold. Hence why it's built like a stronghold as the island. But what my idea is yes, you have all these majestic pirates in the middle who are conducting their business. But what about either A, these are people, it could go either way, to be honest. It could be that these are people who are already inhabitants of the island, who chose to either be They might be enslaved. Or they might be people who flock to the pirate island who are fellow peoples who are evading the law, but who are trying to survive by being on the island. And that's what we're trying to kind of build into this space. So, and this space is going to be like, show the build, bro. I am doing, mate. And this is like kind of like the first starts of this island, but we have already done a port, which I can kind of show you. We've pushed the port to the limits. I don't think we can do much more except blend it into its natural surroundings a little better, which you can see over on this island. Gives me a bit of breathing space while I think this over as well. So this port wasn't here. So everything on this port was built from scratch. You know, it's not something that was built into the game. It's not something that was, you know, already established by the developers. This is something that we've worked at slowly but surely. So you've got like the shipwright over there. You've got the market. You've got the tavern in here where, like, you know, you've got all the bits and bats for the tavern. You've got then the residential area behind, the alchemist, the you know, the blacksmith, the stocks and supplies. I woke up around everyone and I was like, everything's going well. It's doing so great. Then we've got like a bit of a jail, and then it comes into like the mill / lighthouse area, which we've done here. Which then at the back you've got. I don't really like that. It keeps on throwing me off. I don't like it. And then this here is kind of like. Where ships are being made, not big ships, but who knows, maybe that's on the next thing, is maybe we make an actual shipyard for an island where all the ships are. You did miss, Mike, you did, but this was all built from there. Then up here, you've got then the upstairs, which takes you up to room 1 of like kind of like an inn, which is this one here. And you've got room 2, which, well, above that, you've then got the like a pirate veranda, where notorious pirates can meet and get drunk and stuff on this bit with a nice view and whatnot. Talk about the shenanigans to other pirate captains in privacy. Up at the top, next one here, you've got another room as well, which we've all built. All this has just been built from the ground up, adding things into it. If you look, and the game's called Windrose. And at the very, very top, you've got the lookout, which is this bit here, and then at the very top you've got a lighthouse which actually works as well. But yeah, that's our main build, and now we're turning our attention to that island for a different pace kind of build. This is a port, so a port's meant to be hustling and bustling. We're gonna make the main one a far more kind of like grand. Where's the bonfire? Hidden away. You got Luna's little cheeky build over here as well. Like so. Which is looking very nice. We're just waiting for more stuff to be added. This has sold me. I'm getting this game. This build's awesome. And you can build this. You know. I'm by no means a builder. I've never built in a game bar this game. It's just that I'm quite artsy. I'll see a look and I'll go, I can have a go at that. I'm very good at copying builds. Existing builds, I can go, right, I can make that. It just takes practice. So instead of it being a port, I wanted it to kind of... Has anyone ever seen the film King Kong? The one for Peter Jackson. And do you remember the mountain dwellers that worshipped King Kong? That's the kind of inspiration I've got for this mountainside build, that this would be like mountainside dwellers who live and are either served by the pirate code or are, you know, it's kind of like they've moved in where they already were. If that makes sense. Yes, I saw it, yeah. The little cutout in the door. Genius. Is the port still a port if there's a starboard? Of course. But now we're trying to build this. It's too tall. We need more angles to work with to place stuff down. It'd be great if they gave us like 7 degrees and 3 degrees angles on vertical and side to side. Then we could really start locking in with the builds and stuff. But thank you very much for all the follows there over on TikTok. I saw a massive surge there. Let me see what I can do. I might be a bit clever here and go back to my beams, go back to the narrow beam, and then be all like, okay, what if I put a beam in between every part of the build? Kind of just breaking it up layer by layer. Like so. And then putting the wall back on. Will that work? No, it's going to go over the top, isn't it? What if we turn snapping off? Nope, that's not going to work either. Today's all been about out-of-the-box thinking for our builds. Thank you for the heart me's. A lot of heart me's there. Holly, Mayu, Lydia, Just Shire, China, is it Chinama? Then we have Ben Fly, we have Mr. Drinky, as well as Little, as well. Thank you very much. Put beams on the top. You mean like I did the first time? So I put the beams back in, like this, and snap them again? I mean, should they not all be facing one way? Ah, it doesn't matter. Let's just try it any old way right now. And then put the beams back on, and then put the walls in off the beams. That'll work. I guess. Will it? No. I want to try and leave that layer. But I think the only way we can achieve that is... How would we achieve it? Anybody else a regular builder on this game? We really, really want this aesthetic to work where there's a part like ship coming out of the mountain. But we're really struggling with what we've got physics-wise in the game. And is there any creative ways that you've been building that you think, actually, this could work? And just over that, make windows? Alright, okay, so I think I know what you're trying to say. But then we're back to where we were before. Where when because that isn't going to help me create the illusion. Jack, I've missed Sea of Thieves so much. That's why I started watching you. I wish I could go and play Sea of Thieves. I really do. It's just, there isn't much there for me in the world of Sea of Thieves anymore. How the Papa's doing? They're doing alright, Xavier. Thank you. She's healing up really well, is Ember. There's just not enough meat on the bones for Sea of Thieves anymore, for me. Can you build off one piece off the ground and just snap to it? I've tried that as well. No joy. I'm humouring myself now. I don't think this will work, but I'll give it a go. I'm willing to try anything now that gives us some form of ability to kind of make it happen. Hello there, Lottie. How you doing? So little content in Sea of Thieves, just sitting there at 700 viewers. To be honest, this is at this point dying, if not dead, in the game. It's tough. Is Sea of Thieves? Sea of Thieves could have been more, and it lost its identity along the way. That's the problem with Sea of Thieves. If you're a new player and you want to have experience the full game, you've got to then go onto High Seas. Now, High Seas is a gambit. You're going to either meet fellow swabbies like yourself who are trying to find their way through and about Sea of Thieves, or you're going to run into completely the opposite. Those people who are there because there's not much to do in the game anymore, who go to sink you just for the sake of sinking you, because that's where they get their fix in dominating other crews. And the sad thing is that used to be split. You used to have that spicier element of Sea of Thieves contained away in the arena. Who sent that? Who sent that? Yo! Turn off snapping and place vertical beams. Maybe it won't be inset and underneath. Yeah, we've tried that as well. But now you've got with the Sea of Thieves community, you've got it where, because they split it, it used to be a case of bang. I thought it was TLC. That's going to go in your name. That's because Sea of Thieves went, oh, well, we're going to have the arena for all the spicy people, and then the main game for people who want to do like the grinding and the, you know, all of the events and stuff. And then what they found is the majority of all the complaints that came from Sea of Thieves wasn't from the main game. It was from the arena, but the arena was within the main game. So therefore, the reviews were being dragged down of the game. Or it's toxic, this, that, and the other. So then they muted the arena, completely muted it without the ability to talk to each other. And still, it was one of the most reported parts of the game. So then they decided to just do away with it. They got rid of it in its entirety. Then that upset a massive part of the player base who realistically wanted the fights. And then what they did was, oh god, we've messed up here, but we've kind of abandoned the arena. And now how do we bring this back in? And then that's when they brought Hourglass in. Now, Hourglass in its idea is a great concept, but delivered very badly. Because what people can do in who are very cracked at the game is go, right, let's vote for Hourglass. Right, we sync. You come up on another server. You sync that person quite quickly. If you're a very competent player, you go and do another. Within 10 minutes, you got a level 5, like, literally a level 5 Reaper flag, who then can literally dive from one server to the next and just look for where you are on the map if you're flying an emissary. Now, you might have been on a chilled server all day and you take your eye off the ball briefly for 10-15 minutes, and then those 10-15 minutes, someone who's like instantly got themselves a level 5 Reaper flag who can see other emissaries on the map dives in. You've been at it for a 3-hour grind and you get absolutely shat on with people who are trash talkers, who have got nothing better to do than go around and sink other ships. I have actively seen it happen on Sea of Thieves where someone will come in, literally go over, dumpster on someone, the other person's got a load of treasure, they don't even stick around for the treasure, and they go away and they dive, leaving all the treasure. And because they're spicy people, the people won't come back for the treasure because they think that they're not going to get it back. And that's what's kind of wrong with Sea of Thieves, is they don't know what side of Sea of Thieves to cater to anymore. And due to that level of people dumping on people, it's now got to the point where not everyone's hiding in safer seas. And that's what they've done. They've gone, well, we'll need a player count. How do we get a player count? Well, we'll give it so you can still play Sea of Thieves, but there's no PvP. Well, you've then segregated not the game once, but then twice, but 3 times. You've segregated it initially because you had the arena where they were away. Then you've brought them back. Then you've then gone, okay, we're going to get rid of that and put safer seas in, which segregates the player base again. So now you've got a player base that doesn't want to play with the other side at all because of what's happened. And we're going, well, we need to do something. We're going to now bring in the arena, but done in a different way, where you dive and you're in a separate area and there's 5 ships. You've just brought back the arena. If anything, you could have put all that development time into something of just reviving the arena and making it a standalone game. Now, hear me out on this. If they did go out of the way to call something to make Sea of Thieves and call it Sea of Thieves the Grand Arena or something like that, and it was purely dedicated to just the arena, but then they bring it back and it's bigger and it's better. They bring it back where there are more game types, you know. You can still have your galleon, your brigantine, and your sloop, but then you have island fights and stuff like that. Capture the treasure, where basically you've got to then run around and take certain elements of Sea of Thieves already, where everyone starts off with a clue, and you have to rush to that clue, but you're in teams and you're fighting each other on literally on an island. You're all fighting each other to try and better each other to find these clues. The first team to get the clues gets the where the actual X marks the spot is. But if you die and they get the clues together, they then know where the X marks the spot is. Then it's a grand rush to who can actually dig up the treasure. They all run in. Do. It's a big PvP part. Every sweat's going out there, sweating their tail off. And then bang. They go over, they dig up the treasure. Then they've got to get that treasure back to the ship. It's just PvP. It's the adrenaline. It's the rush. It's what they want. It's what they thrive for. Not going over and dumpstering on people who are new at the game and killing the player count, which are new people who want to try the game. That's what the Sea of Thieves people want, and they're not getting it. And that's why Sea of Thieves is dying, because they don't listen to the community. It's why I walked away from it. You know, you're forgetting that a lot of PvPers don't want fair fights. They don't. They just want to roll over people. And, you know, and the problem is with Sea of Thieves is it runs on Xbox. And Xbox has a horrible but wonderful feature that you can add multiple accounts to one family. So, say for example, that account gets banned. Yeah, I'll just put my other account on family share. I've got a new account. I'll go over and be toxic again. And they can do this up to 7 bloody times per account. So no wonder it's endemic with people who are quite toxic. And, you know, the reason why these spicy people want that itch being scratched is because they live for the adrenaline, but they don't like the stupid fast pace of, say, you know, of Call of Duty. And the other thing with Sea of Thieves is, and I noticed this quite early on, Sea of Thieves for me is a slow pace adrenaline shooter, in the fact that you control how well you can play. You get a lot of pineapples, you will stand out a lot more. And that taps into kind of almost like Halo mentality. You know how to measure your fights. You don't go into a fight on Halo if half of your health bar's missing and you're running low on shield. And then you wait for your shield to go back in, you can get your fight up. You chow on a pineapple, you get your health up. It's a very much a stamina-based fight 'em up, is Sea of Thieves at the minute. And why were you hear me getting on a bit of a bandwagon with it? It's because I gave Sea of Thieves 5.5 years of my life for streaming, through the good and the bad. And where Sea of Thieves lost its heart of the community is where Windrose has picked it up. We've been asking for customization, an island to build like to make our own pirate havens, to make our own pirate sanctuaries like Nessa or St. Anne's or Tortuga. And we thought that's what we were going to get with the captaincy update, and we didn't. And then it got pushed back again, and then we got pushed back again. It's for the streamers though. It's easier stream snipers to find you. Oh, it's endemic. Is Sea of Thieves for stream snipers? Unfortunately, I fell on the tail end of that a lot. Where this game, it provides a different vibe. It gets piracy at a different level. Your challenges are to overcome the bosses. But you get rewarded by getting more and more cosmetics that you can build with, not just wear. The thing is, what Sea of Thieves fails to recognize is that you can only spend so much gold on skins. You can't wear them all at the same time. Where with this, your drive is to get better cosmetics for building purposes, which means then imagination is your limit. That's your limit. Your limit is, oh, if I get that cosmetic, I can add this dynamic and make this kind of look to my builds, you know? But yeah, if you're wondering, and if you're coming in and you're going, you used to play Sea of Thieves a lot, you're not wrong. I gave the best part of like the last 6 years to Sea of Thieves, but one common denominator kept on coming back up, and it was just the spicy fights, the running of the lips, and people saying nasty stuff. Just because you're live and they're going to try and get you done because you're live and someone says something nasty that you can't control by muting your crew. You mute the crew, mate, you start killing them, you get done for kill spawning. And it's just this spiral, unfortunately, that comes along with it. So I've got a herd poking into my mouth. It's a nasty spiral. I wish Sea of Thieves could get their act together. I miss it. I miss the golden era of Sea of Thieves. The golden era of Sea of Thieves was like, it peaked for me when it did the pirate's life. And then after that, you know, it's not the same game. I remember being excited for the new riddles. I remember being excited trying to find, I can't even remember his name, Duke. The little mini game of where is Duke? Gotta go and find him. You know, I miss the arena where in its core. But it isn't the game that it was. You know, I loved the story, but the story's just that stagnant. I don't even know where the story is, even if I wanted to pick it back up, because it's changed so much. You know, if I wanted to do the Sea of Thieves story now, I'd get up to the part where it's Heart of Fire. And then I don't know what's going on, because then they did it all behind Adventures and Mysteries, and you can't replay Adventures or Mysteries, so you don't even know what the bloody hell the story's about anymore, because those Adventures and Mysteries were time locked. So you can't even replay the story. That's how bad Sea of Thieves is at the minute. Sorry, you got me onto a little bit of a soapbox here. I'm really, really sorry. It's because I was so passionate about that game. The game is called Windrose. You know? Part of the story they did, yeah. I don't think it's a case that you've got toxic players. You get toxic players in any game, and that is true. But with Sea of Thieves, the spicier player base is bored. And it's bored to its core because you've gone, this is your toy, and then took it away. And then gone, well, we're going to add this to try and bring them back. And then this, and then this. But the truth is if you ask any PvPer worth their salts, they just want the arena back with more stuff. Then your game will start to revive. It will start to heal. You don't need safer seas. Just give an area where PvP can't happen. You know, put an area around ports that you can't, you know, certain ports are pirate friendly, you know, new player friendly. Or a certain, or maybe you have them inside the main game, but a portion of that area of that game, there's no PvP. You've got it in World of Warcraft. You've got it in, you know, you've got it in RuneScape, where basically they're on the same map, but they can only go to certain areas. They can't expand it any further than that. And then when they hit Pirate Legend, they can either choose to hit Pirate Legend and then stop and remain in like the safer sea area, or they open up the main sea. You know? And it gives then players a safe place to learn and understand the game while still feeling a part of it, seeing the things that go up in the sky, and they go, oh, what's that? Oh, that's because that was what will happen when we hit Pirate Legend. But at the same time, we've got to be careful because that's when all the spicy people can come after us. It educates the player base. People come in to Sea of Thieves seeing Jack Sparrow and all these wonderful stories, and then sadly get slapped in the face with hardcore PvPers who've been playing since day dot. And that's it in a nutshell, and that's me off my soapbox, alright? You've had my 2 cents on Sea of Thieves and why I don't play it anymore. It's because, for me, it's become lackluster. Lack of understanding their own community. The only time I'll probably go back to it is when they bring those custom servers out, and the reason why I go back to it is to build my own pirate stories. We don't forget. So, you don't forget. It sounds like a hostility. You make it sound like I've gone over and kicked someone's dog, mate. I killed-spawned someone, and then tried to actually save another person alive from being harassed by someone who was actually being quite harassing. You probably weren't even there for when it was, mate. You know? But it is what it is. That's why I've switched to this game. This game's a slower pace, but it's still got... I'm going to show you some stuff. We're going to have a bit of a... I'm getting a bit, like, ticked off with the... What's it called? Explain your actions, Alex. You keep saying the same thing over and over again. Explain it then, mate. Explain it. Were you there? So you just spam it. I don't need to explain myself to someone who's not willing to explain their self. Right, okay, which boss is this? Oh, I better get myself some food. Oh, I've got some. Good. Right, there we go. Let's go. So this is one of the bosses. Now, granted, I'm max rank, so you know, I might make this look a little bit easier, but these are treated like Souls-like bosses. That's the best way to describe it. These are like Dark Souls mixed with Valheim, that kind of feel and aesthetic. All right. For those who are wondering what else there is, rather than just the building that we've been focusing on. Let me turn some of the music up because it's a little bit unepic without the music. Right, there we go. There we are. Ah! I noticed the person didn't expand on what they were trying to say. Good talk, mate. Good talk. Oof. Can you do a Jack Sparrow stream? You mean a? I've got my potions and things the wrong way around. Give me a minute. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! A building! There we go, that's better. My turn. Aha! Ooh, that was a good shot.
Hey, yo, Captain Jack.
There we go.
Hey, yo, Captain Jack.
Now, bear in mind, this game operates very much in the same sense of those who've ever played Valheim or, say, Enshrouded. More Valheim, I would turn around and say that if you do not equip yourself with the level gear, you're going to get absolutely shat on. So if I went to run this boss again, but I did it with lower base gear, I would be absolutely pushed, you know. I'd be pushed to the limit. I wouldn't be able to take him. I wouldn't do as much damage. So say, for example, I would probably say this is a level 10 boss. If I'm not wearing level 10 gear and I'm wearing level 5 gear, this game will punish me massively for not being in the right leveled gear for the area. Does that make sense? TLC, I need to get your name in here, love, twice. There you go, my darling. There you go. Skadoosh. Are you going to get the... Yes, I will, Nova. I will be trying the new Black Flag. Well, the remake. How did the Balloon War go? I missed the second day. Twitch won. Twitch won quite significantly, bless him. But it means that... so they have won the first best of 3. Goes to our Team Twitch. But we are the next set of best of 3 we are doing differently. We are not gonna have like Power Hour. We're gonna make it so that it's just what is there is there. Otherwise, it can get a little bit overwhelming, as I found this time. I think, we've got a limit of how much we can do. We need to make sure that it kind of stays like we can actually make that happen by then someone like Swordsman Stick, bless him, and thank you very much, Swordsman Stick. This isn't a stab at that, but coming in with the sheer power that he had on Power Hour, it just knocks the whole competition out of kilter. And I want to kind of make it where it feels achievable. Bit more level, a bit more less, you know, like on steroids, because Swordsman Stick would just knock anything out. How do we get in the book? It is pirate treasure, mate. Alright, here we go. Run away.
There she belongs!
Let's go, Beanie! Oh. Oof. I knew I wasn't going to get away from that. Beanie, I'll get you in a second, mate. Just one sec. What the hell? This is unique. Go on then, Cam. There we go. What's the point in beating the bosses multiple times? There's not. I'm just showcasing it to the stream. You know? But they do give resources. They do give resources. The last boss doesn't, but the first 2 actually do give resources. So if you look there, I got 30 of the undead essence from fighting him again. I think that resets once every 6 hours. Right, there we go. Let's get you in there, Beanie. The sword that I'm using is this, is the end of game 1, which is the Way! Go on, Boom Shaker. Thank you for the first follow. What that noise was then. Thank you, Boom Shaker. First follow of the day on Team Kick. You are on number 36. 36. And that is Beanie Hat Girl. Remember your number, guys. I cannot stress this enough. Remember your number. Alright? For the gaming ones. Alright, there we go. Skadoosh. Yes. No. Is it Tiff-Orion? We finished that up. It's only a 2-day event. It's it was Thursday, Friday, and then after that, job done. Will Windrose come on Xbox? I hope so. You gotta, the thing that's holding Windrose back is they're not the likes of Activision or Ubisoft or anything like that. They are a very, very small dev team. I think they've only got like 20 developers, maybe 30 at a push. What do you mean, Charlie? Interesting, Charlie. So now you're on to hate crime. Oh, is that what we're doing? Ignore him. Anything for a reaction, eh? RB Hearties. We're still in the early stages. Yeah, I mean, this is the pre-release, you know? Enjoy the sub, my little dude. Hey. Do you know what, mate? Oh, it was Den! Den! Sorry, Dan, my minds are not my own at the minute. I'm a little bit still fatigued from the Balloonathon. It takes it out of me, you know that. It absolutely takes it out of me, does the Balloonathon. You won't believe it. It was almost like the post-live live pro push, you know? Slytherin, don't bother. They're just looking for a reaction, mate. And you're giving them exactly what they want. What game is this? I would say it's a survivor builder. Much like Valheim and Enshrouded. God damn it, Den, I didn't even put your name in. Where'd I put it? Johnny C. Can I ask why you're writing names down? It's done when someone sends a certain gift. It's recognition for the, what's it called? Rather than just going, thank you very much for the subscribe, and that's it, and it literally disperses into the ether and, you know, instantly gone. Every time that someone subscribes, it goes into the pirate ledger. So it's actually like almost like a historic entry, like an actual pirate captain turning around and saying, we hit a storm on this. So every time that someone subscribes, or gifts, the gift that is for the subscribe, which is the pirate's treasure. Oh gosh, I'm not leaving much room.
There she belongs!
Basically, they get the name in the ledger. Wolf Hunter, let's go. Let's get you in here. So that's Wolf Hunter. Hello, Luna. How you doing? What time are you live till? We finish in about 45 minutes. Wolf Hunter 2021. There you go. I'm not hating. You're telling the truth. Go on, tell me the truth, mate. Because, Antoine, I know what you're on about. And it's literally the same scope of what I've just done there. You have the floor, Antoine. Go for it. Because it's you still dwelling on something that happened, what, nearly 4 years ago? I'm not going to ban you. No one's banned you from this list whatsoever, not to my knowledge anyway, unless you've come on an alternate account. And that says more about you, mate, than it does about me. What game is this, Brucey? This is Windrose, mate. Walk the plank. What do you mean walk the plank? Alright, hopefully see if he's mate. Right, okay, let's go and do some stuff in the sea. We've not been on the ship for a while, have we? What's the objective of the game? I think the best way to describe what the objective of this game is when you start off in your level 0. You're watching me at the very end of the experience for this kind of season. Mods, please don't ban the person who's trying to get angsty. I'm actually just turning around and saying, go for it. I think you missed my gift. I did, Kiki, you're so right. Sorry, love. Number 1, weren't you? Let's go back. Rum! There you go. Rum! Oh, Louise, let's get you in, love. Mods, did you actually time them out? Let me have a look. Well, they've not been timed out, not from my side anyway.
There she blows!
Hello, Nightmare. Long time no see. There you go, Kiki. That's yours, love. Right, and then we had Nightmare. How's the streams made? Nightmare. Mayor. It's like mayor, but not mayor, but mayor. On the up. Good stuff, mate. It's been a bit rough, hasn't it? Hello, Gui. How you doing, mate? Right. Yeah, it's been a bit hard, changing of the algorithms and stuff. I bet you'd feel it a hell of a lot more on your side as well. Well, that was an interesting conversation. Thank you very much, Anton. I drove a car around the shopping centre yesterday, made a proper good video. Mate, I hope you didn't run anyone over. This part looks like Skull and Bones. Yes. The whole idea that they've turned around and said is that they wanted a spiritual successor to Black Flag. And this is why it looks and feels a lot like Black Flag. You know? Get a turn. And then what we'll do is we'll get that on board and then slow down, slow down. I think we've gone too fast. Yep, missed it. I need to turn that back.
Use the sails.
I'll try and get the board on. Oh, now we're going the other way. What? Right, there we go.
Stop that, Lee! Use the sails.
Are we gonna... It's, I think I'm pressing it too fast. Rainy day, how you doing, matey? It's good to see you though, Nightmare. I hope, are you still doing the whole... Are you fighting NPCs? Yes. But like they are in Valheim, they are quite difficult if you're a lower scale. So if I was like level 6, these guys would be absolutely punishing me. I'll go to a level 15 area in a minute so you can see what I'm on about. I think my audio's bugged. Yeah, my audio is definitely bugged. How can a viewer support you when you can't, if they can't give? It's not all about gifting on TikTok, guys. You can be there as a lurker, you can spam likes, you can share, you know. Reposting the stream massively helps. Don't ever feel that you're all, like, you know, it's all about that. It's not. Alright, 3 more to go. Yeah, I think I might have to jump in and jump out. I think my game's glitched a little bit. The audio sounds really scuffed. One more. There we go. Yeah, because that should have been fighting music. Yeah, you can hear it going. Yeah, Friday, that and battles, the game, and the rest of the week. You've got, like, that's awesome though, dude. I know when the big switch, like, happened last year, or earlier this year, everyone's been struggling to get the stride back. That's for certain. It's called Windrose J4SR. What are you playing? Yes, I did play 5M, yeah. This is the frigate, yes. When I stopped playing Sea of Thieves about 9 months ago. Cooking simulator. Yeah, yeah, it could be. I wish they did have kind of like cutscenes and stuff. Where, you know, where they like, you're cooking something and they kind of do a bit of a cutscene rather than just kind of thing. But, you know, this can all be added at a different time. Alright, let me quickly just make port. Say make port, run aground, but never mind. And let me just restart my what's it called? Restart my game. I think it's having a bit of a wobble. Kimmy, thank you very much for the heart me. Joshua the heart me. See? Little things like that massively help. Louise, did I get you in, love? I am so sorry. My head is literally not with me today. Where are you, love? Number 40, Louise. There you go, love. Sorry about that. How's the shipwreck going? We're having a bit of a breather from it. What's the book for? Anytime someone sends a pirate treasure, which is the gift of TikTok. Rather than it just being like, yeah, thank you very much for the gift, and then they immediately move on, we actually give you something that eventually, over time, builds a library of this bit. Why does it reckon that you're playing Fortnite? I think it's because I keep bloody forgetting. Or do I deliberately do it so people come in and ask me what game it is, and that helps drive the algorithm because it means people are chatting. But yeah, these are all the past ledgers that we've done, which are pretty nifty. Very nifty. All of them has someone who's gifted a sub along the way, or something more, or something that, you know. Dream big, one more, mate, you get in there. That is sneaky brilliant. It's not that. I think as a content creator and as a viewer of other content creators as well, I think the whole, thank you very much, mate, I appreciate you. You hear it so often in other people's streams, and I'm not slating other people's streams because, you know, it's the norm. But I like to go a little bit extra, you know. If you get a shout out, right, you know, you send something, you get inside the pirate ledger, you're immortalized on ink and paper. You know, you're immortalized on ink and paper, and basically, from there, you like, you know, you can come in and you can level up your ranks as well. Oh, you meant that I was sneaky? Yeah, that's you know, that's footfall traffic 101. Like when people do videos online and mispronounce a name, like, oh yeah, I was over there in San Francisco. And they're like, what did you call it? And then the comment section just becomes literally filled with, what did you call it? Why did you say it like that? It's a clever way. It's clever. People love to correct people. Dream big. Let's get you in. So it's dream and...
Hey, yo, Captain Jack. Hey, yo, Captain Jack.
Is that Wild TLC doing a Wild TLC thing, or is that actually Emma Louise gifting a sub from TLC? Right. The ledger thing is a lovely gesture, and they're not cheap, aren't these ledgers either? Because they're made from a thick like gauge paper and leather.
It's raining, sir.
Oh.
Hallelujah, it's raining.
Next we, Rachel, if you send one more, darling, I can get you in on a ledger as well. TLC, let's find you, love.
Hallelujah,
Oh, yeah?
raining subs.
You are here. That takes you to 5. No, 6, sorry. That's 6. Then we have Trash Hunter. Here we go. So TRASHHUENT, sorry, ER, and then number 1. There you go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, sorry, it's not 1, it's 5. What am I doing? 3, 4, and 5. There you go. Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy. Yes. Run! There we go. Rachel, let's get you in. 43. Right, so guys, I'm gonna have to quickly show you what we're doing a little bit different this month. So we trialed this a little bit yesterday, last month, sorry. So can you see I'm putting like check marks next to people's names? This is actually for a reason. I thought, what could be a little bit more different rather than just the ledger? Now, granted, the ledger is a little bit more than what most people do, you know? It's like, oh, yeah, I get a shout-out and I get to be immortalised. And it's more than just a shout-out. So, Obsidian, let's get you in, my good sir. All the amazing people coming in. Obsidian _ Twilight.
It's raining subs.
Whoa!
Hallelujah, it's raining subs. Amen, it's raining subs. Hallelujah, it's raining.
That takes you to 10. There, Mr. Trash Hunter. So, let me explain why we're cutting a bit of spacing in between as well. Audio is on, friends. Right. So, when you subscribe or you send a pirate treasure, no matter what you're watching on, basically you unlock your first rank, which is skadoosh. So, here are your ranks. Now, it's crudely done. It's on a pirate text. You'll have to forgive me. But if you send 1 through to 4, you are then a cabin mate. Entry level upon the ship. You then go and level up. When you hit level 5, you become a powder monkey. Then at level 10, you become a deckhand. Level 15, you become a swabby. Level 20, you become a bilge rat. Level 25, sails trimmer. Level 30, lookout. 35, oarsman. Number 40, helmsman. Number 45, which is where someone is right now. I believe that is Wolverine, is currently on navigator. They are our highest right now, leading the charge. But who will become king of the pirates by the end of the month? There will be some honourable mentions as well. So the idea is that this one is a month-going event, and that way some people might not be able to gift like the Balloonathon. Maybe they won't be able to gift on the Balloonathon because it's the wrong time of the week for them. This allows them to be able to maybe snipe at the end of the month, or just get involved with it a little bit more to try and get themselves ranked up. It gives something that's a bit more of an immersive experience rather than just gaming, chatting, and just the occasional thank you for the sub, you know? It makes it so you guys can rank up as you go. Hello, wife.
Hello.
Got a few people from the old days trying to rip open, like, naysaying stuff.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Boring.
Boring. Exactly, yeah. Digging up some of that is insane. Well said, if they want to live in the past, let them stay there. Trash Hunter!
Hallelujah, it's raining subs.
What a genius idea!
Amen, it's raining subs.
It's just that I always try to evolve my content, you know? I always try to evolve it. That's Trash Hunter again coming in hot. That takes you to level 15, sir, so that is you ranking up once more. You've ranked up 3 times in the space of 3 minutes, sir. You are on fire! That takes you to now being a deckhand. No! Yes! I messed this up, haven't I? 5. Yeah, I've messed this up. You are a deckhand. You are a deckhand. All right, and then we had John. Let's get John at number 45. John. Just John. There we go, just John. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That is some water glass. You better believe it. Right, let me get back on the seas. There we go, and jump in. Way! A community gift is up from Alford. Alford coming in hot. Let's get you in, sir. Number 46 is ELF, and then Elf. Is it Elf Lord? Elf Lord. There we go. Elf Lord 72. There you go, mate. You're now technically a part of the what's it called? Hey, Simon, mate. I see you float around in my stream quite often, mate. Hope you're having a great day, bud. Right, there we go. But yeah, welcome aboard. You're now officially on a hype train as well over on Twitch. If you want to watch me if you're watching on a vertical format like TikTok, I am live literally everywhere. I'm live on Twitch, I'm live on Kick, and I'm live on YouTube. You can literally watch me anywhere, lag-free. Obviously, the quality is a little bit less on YouTube because they use a different encoder, which can sometimes kick up a fuss. But you can watch me on Kick if you want as well, if you're a bit enjoying it on that side, and on Twitch if that's your poison of choice. Right, okay, we're back in. Aha, you missed! Oh, I'm reading TikTok's chat as well. Is it 500 coins for a ledger? Yes. It's 449. 449 to get in the ledger, which works out the same as a Twitch sub. What game is this? This is called Winrose. Right, let me get my food back in my belly, and then I might go over to one of the more harsher areas. So let's let the ship out. Yes, I will be nightly.
Here comes the money.
Go on, Gwee!
Here comes the money.
Gwee coming in. Your number is number 47, Gwee. Remember your numbers, guys. Remember your numbers, because it's going to get a little bit more hectic the more that we go on during the month. So remember your numbers. If you don't remember your number, pester me and I can have a look for you. Get it written, jotted down. There you go. Skadoosh. Right, where are we going to? Let's go over where it's a bit spicy. Oh, welcome, freckled unicorn. Right, okay. Which one's mine? There it is.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
Ooh, what's that? A couch potato! Katie, thank you much for the follow and kick. Right, let's get you in here, Kayla. Number 48. There you go. What sword are we running at the minute? I'll show you, actually. Thank you very much. This isn't the level 15 area. Is it not? It is. It's literally in the waters right here. There she belongs! Bethany, God damn it. Every time I put it down. Now pick it back up and write my name. Okie dokie. Number 49. Hey, I've been following for 2 years and I'm not in the book. So the way you get in the book, matey, is by sending a gift. That's how it works. These are your immortal pirates who support the stream. Not to say that following, liking, and sharing doesn't support, but this is for going the extra mile, which gets them immortalised in the ledger, mate. Bethany? Jones. Johns. How far are we on the hard train? Yes, we had level 10 for you. Okay, right, let's go. Skadoosh. Northwest, I would say, is probably the best way. Can you get the Dutchman? No, not presently. Anna Lee, thank you very much for the roses. Bethany with the roses. Adam Rook with the heart me. And then also Kayla with heart me as well. And the winds. And Arik. I didn't even see you send the goose, mate. I didn't even see you send the goose. Are you still in chat? Where are we? Where are we? Alright, let's have a look. Arik, if you send 50 coins more, I can get you in, mate. I can get you in. I didn't even sit a duck. Gosh damn it. Right, those are level 13s. Let's go. I do, yes, Realms, I do. I went to town this time with the balloon cleanup. Everything has been dusted, and everything has been vastly cleaned. I mean, vastly clean. Go on, Alric. God damn it, man! I've got like 3 ships coming in, but let's get you in. 5-0. Eric. Yes, we've got pirate music for the fires. Let's do this.
It's raining
Whoa,
subs.
Trash Hunter!
Hallelujah, it's raining subs. Amen, it's raining subs. Hallelujah, it's
Try and get that
raining
freighter.
subs.
Gotta get. Where did I put the pen? Oh God, where did I put the pen? I don't know where I put the pen. There she belongs. God damn it! 5 more, taking you to level 20, sir. That then gets you to, where are you? Where are you? Swabby! You're now a Swabby! Which means that you are more knowledge than most on the ship. And then we have a cheeky one coming in with the Night Tracker. Right, that's number 51. There you are, mate. Skadoosh. He's fast leveling. Remember, it is a whole month. Okay, repair on. Oh, that's a nasty broadside. I didn't realize they were going to turn. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Give me that angle, give me the angle, give me the angle. Yes, and another. Yes, right, that's board. Thank you, Dark Demon Angel. GG, Annalie. Cheers, love. I noticed the Soul 11 anime reference. Alright, get to the front. Oh god. $14 we need to kill.
Mark, look, I made a mistake.
A steak!
Yes.
Yes. That's a good shot. Bang! Oh man. Going from behind. Get that bandaged up. Six more. Ran out of stamina a bit there. We got you back. 3 more. Whew. I was getting a little bit touch and go there. I was getting surrounded on all sides. Audio keeps glitching for some reason.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Trillion damage then came up. That was fair.
More sail, more speed.
Hello there, GXKU. I'll be off. Might join later in a TikTok live. I don't think there'll be a TikTok live tonight. Purely because I was up all night last night making sure that Ember was okay. So I'm very exhausted. So I don't think there'll be a TikTok stream tonight. I apologize for that. I don't know if you've noticed, but Ember's got the cone of shame. It's not through any fault of her own, and it's not that she hit a dog that was an evil dog. She just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time and stood on a dog, and the dogs reacted badly to it. Some dogs, when you and when you come up to them from behind, they find it very They're like, "Oh my god, get off me!" And she's come up behind just to see how they are, but then been nudged by another dog, stepped on it, and that dog's just turned around and gone, ah! And it's caught her right just before her eyelid is. She's kept me awake all night, the whining and stuff. She's been sleeping on the bed instead of in her little area in her crate. And because of the cone, it's just kept me awake a lot of the night. So I apologize that there won't be a TikTok stream tonight, guys. I would be literally burning the candles at both ends. Is she here? Onto the freight. Oh, he's got the ones where they don't fire. Good shout. That's fine, Rob. It is very good. I'm enjoying it. I know that much for sure. Can we get a few long shots? Yes, right. Boarding it is. What do I think about Skull and Bones? There wasn't enough meat on the bone when it was released, and it suffered through the back of it. All right, give me a second. I'll pull up to this ship. Here they are, my babies. Hello, baby girl. Oh, that eye's looking so much better. Oh, my face won't go that far. It's all right, babe. Are you doing all right? See if you can see it. You can kind of see it there. It's gone down a hell of a lot now. But this eye got caught by it really badly. I think it's this eye. It might be that one, actually. This one. Yeah, you can kind of see where she's been clipped, unfortunately. So, you're alright though, girl. Good girl, good girl. Come here, mate. Come here. Hello, little man. Come here. Hello, my little man. This is Sage. You're alright, mate. Oh, I love you too. I love you so much. Good boy. There you go. I won't be on long. I've got 15 minutes left, babe. Both are adorable. They're just the cutest.
Someone descend
Whoa! Shetty! He's getting big now, Max. Alright, let's turn onto this one. I'll get you in, Shani. Just remind me when I get on board the ship. Alright, love. Oh, so we'll end up bloody forgetting. Oh, the ship's already been boarded. Right. Okay, so I can't join. Alright, we'll just have to level this one. That'll do. Oh, excuse me. Oh, give us an angle, give us an angle. Hello, Ash James, how you doing, darling? Right, that was that one gone. Right. What game is this? This is called Windrose. Right, who do we need? Shani. Number 52, Shani. There we go, let's slow it down. 2 check marks for you for that. Necessitate, that's the cost of 2 subs. Alright, let me see if I can get on board this ship to help out. Up, hey, up! Let's be having you then, you scallywags! Oh god, they interrupted my thing. That's annoying. You do so much damage with this bloody sword. That's another one down. Ah! Little Boo with the tier 1 subscribe. I don't think this is my ship. This isn't my ship. Oh god, I've got to swim to mine. No worries, Kiki Rose. You take care, love. There we go. Right, guys, we're coming to the tail end of the stream. If you want to get your name in today's ledger, now is your chance to do it. If you're watching on Kick, it's 1 subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, it is a super sub at $4.49. Not dollars, as in $4.49. If you're watching on Twitch, it's a subscribe. And if you're watching on TikTok, it is a Pirate's Treasure gift. A set at $4.49. So, let's get these on board. This is number 53, which is X, Little, Bo, B, and O. There you go. Right, okay. Let's lead back to our Ireland, which is just in front. It's called Windrose. It is indeed. Thank you very much there for helping out, MJ. You're very kind. I appreciate that. I really missed it. I need to sort my notifications out. Have you joined the, what's it called, Ash James? The billboard. If you're watching on TikTok, join the billboard. Join my billboard. I let people know when I'm going live. I let you, like, give you updates and whatnot, whether I'm going to be live or not, like with the, what's it called, with the dog situation. I posted into there as well. How do I join it? It'll be in your notification. Anyone know how to join a billboard after the fact? Way, we have a new follower, Throaty Nickel over on Kick. Thank you very much. That's the noise. Eternal, let's get your subscribing. Billboard Baggins. Billboard Baggins. God damn it. Yes and no, Xavier. I've got a few people who play it on a 3060 and it runs fine. Right, number 54 is Eternal. Underscore Arch Angel. There you go, Eternal. Skadoosh. He is. Rob, I am loving this game, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I love it, man. What was that? Is that like a mobile game? Right. Are we done for the night? Are all subs done? Are all Pirate's Treasures accounted for? Are all follows on every other platforms done? Do I like Lord of the Rings? I do like Lord of the Rings. But a song that used to get got trends and now I'm slowly getting back into it. Nice. Right, I'm going to take us to our report, I think. Let's go to Port Nevermore, and then we'll go from there. No worries, is it Magline? Magline, you have an incredible day, mate. And thank you for giving me the support over on Kick. Do you know what is a really interesting fact? And I didn't know that until I was invited to come to stream on Kick again, which is now why I'm multi-streaming on Kick. Is you know that they actually pay you to stream on their platform, like an hourly rate, and the more that you have in terms of viewers going and watching you on that, the more it goes up. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know after I rejoined. So, if you want to help out, and you can't subscribe, but you want to help out in a different way, consider watching me on Kick. And I don't even think they have ads, to be fair. So if you want to watch it over there and, you know, That's another incentive for you. If you want the link, it's just kick.com/RobRaven. The pay is also higher. The pay percentage is also higher if you stream on the platform.
It's
Yep.
raining subs.
Randall!
Hallelujah, it's raining subs. Amen, it's raining
We got a poltergeist.
subs.
Its name's Luna.
Hallelujah, it's raining subs. Amen.
Alright, that was Randolph coming in hot with the big gifts. Randolph 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another Kick follower guy, Biopic Donkey. Let's see if we can get any more followers to drop us a follow on Kick, eh? I did say hi in Italiano. Italian! I would nearly...
There she belongs!
Here we go. This is where I try to end the stream, and they stop me. This is becoming a trend. I will not let you. I will leave. Thank you, Lawthon, for the follow on Kick. Bum bum bum. So that's John Dobb. There you go, John Dobb. Amazing. Wildest Moss 67. Thank you very much for the following Kick. Burfin on TikTok. Kieran on TikTok. Triplin on TikTok. Crystal NZ on TikTok. Any followers on Twitch? Wildstorm Moss also on Twitch. And we also had Rolling Fingers 8 following me on Twitch as well. Thursday is the next live now, guys. I wish I could be here tomorrow, but I actually had plans already organised for tomorrow about 3 weeks in advance. I would have liked to have, like, you know, made amends for not being here on Monday because of what happened with Ember. But, you know... Oh, Dawn, thank you very much for the follows. Maybe, what do you think about this? I'm having a bit of a thought. Tell me if you feel I'm being a little bit cheeky by saying this. Are there anybody right now watching me while on a PC? On a PC. Prime Time, thank you very much for the follow. Dawn Sky, thank you very much. Anyone watching me on a PC? So quite a few people turning around and saying, yes, I'm on PC. Maybe, yes, I'm on PC. Do computers count? Yes, PC, Mac, doesn't matter. Xavier, thank you very much for the follow on Kick. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to do anything or nothing. It is up to you. You know I will not control you and tell you what you could and couldn't do. But if you do decide to make a Kick account, you technically could watch me on whichever platform you prefer, but keep me on a tab. Do you see what I'm saying? So you could help out on the flip side by having me in two places at once, if you didn't mind doing that. It's not, I'm not forcing you to do it, it's just a bit of a kind of a light bulb moment. I thought it might be worth asking. We have Nurse, thank you very much for the follow on Kick. A Gem with a follow on Kick. Winter Moon with a follow on Kick. Any more Kick followers? Any more people coming in with gifts like John Dobb and Randolph coming in hot with that 5 gifted, man, my friend? Thank you so much. You, sir, are a legend. 5, ranking you up from being a swabby, from being a cabin mate to now being a powder monkey. Let's go. Quite a few people. Swimmingfish coming over. Abigail coming over as well. Narke, Angelique, Amanda coming over. Godlanis, thank you very much as well. Muchalent? I hope I did not miscorrect that. They pronounced that. What is that sound? The punching noise, it's actually a Kick noise, I suppose. It is for the sound of people following me on Kick. We actually do have subscriber noise for over on Kick as well, but we've not heard it today. You know? So yeah. Kick, I think Kick is ad-free viewing, and I also think that on there as well, they have if you watch, you get paid, the streamer gets paid for how many people are watching them over there, which is interesting. And I'm pretty damn sure for the subscribe count, for subscribes and stuff, I'm pretty sure, instead of it being like a 60-40 split like I have on Twitch, it is a 95-5 split. Which is... So if we do get a few subscribers over there, that'll be insane. But, like I said, you watch where it's convenient for you to watch. Soldark, thank you very much. Angelique, thank you very much. Right, guys. Are you going to let me get away? Or are you going to keep me here again? I thought you were getting beaten up by Rimrose. No, no, no. Which do you prefer? I don't have a preference. all I say is that if you are on PC or Mac or something that you can have multiple things on. Oh, wait. Oh, right in the nuts. That's really low. I'm going to have to get that redone. Maybe turn it up a little bit. But Swimming Fish, it basically said this. Oh, right in the nads. Right. Go on, Swimmy. Let's get you over. So 57. There we go. Ooh, quite a few follows coming. Little Boo coming over. Boo Fast. It's free to make a kick account as well, guys. Thank you, Boo Fast. I saw that. Mr. Swimmy Fish, let's get you in. Mr. Swimmy Fish. Okie dokie, thank you very much. Alfred as well. I'll leave you and Mike go on the game stream now. No worries, Stu, you take care, mate. Right, that is us done tonight. Have you enjoyed today's stream? Do you like the idea of the ledger? Right, so I'm going to go through the names on this. Make sure you jot down your number. All right? Yes, it does, Skippy. I do believe it does allow for lurking. I had to follow you on here as well. Thank you very much, Sake. Right, I'm going to go through the numbers. Jot down your number. All right? I cannot stress this enough. These are the people who've subscribed, gifted a pirate's treasure. Write down your number. Kiki Rose, number 1. Bullet229, number 2. Big Redneck 1918, number 3. Ghost Xenix, number 4. Porter, number 5. CJ, number 6. Whitey, number 7. Wolverine 6804, number 8. James, I think it's James UK, number 9. Claire, number 10. Money Lion, I think it is. Money Julian. Sorry, it kind of bleeds a little bit as the permanent marker afterwards. Money Julian, number 11. Twisted Tundra, number 12. Bold Thief, number 13. XVI Captain, number 14. Kaiser Star, number 15. September Rose, number 16. Noble Twitcher 6647, number 17. Wild Card, number 18. Aaron is Eccentric, number 19. Brittany Bet, number 20. Rox Salty, number 21. TMDK, number 22. Junix, number 23. Black Pearl Diesel, number 24. We're coming up to just over halfway now. Guyan, spelled Guyhn, number 25. Prey Time, number 26. Orlando BM, number 27. Evasive Honk, number 28. Missy Kell, number 29. Gilmere, number 30. Xenokobe, number 31. Sam Raven Loki, number 32. Sir Dubus, Dub 115, number 33. Corzana Music, number 34. TLC, number 35. Beanie Hat Girl, 36. Den Wen, number 37. Wolf Hunter, number 38. Nightmare, number 39. Louise, number 40. Dream Big, number 41. Trash Hunter, number 42. Then we have Rachel Salute, number 43. Obsidian Twilight, 44. John, 45. Alfred, 46. GW Racing, 47. Kayla, 48. Bethany Johns 49, Eric 50, the Night Trucker 51, Shani 52, Little Boo 53, Eternal Archangel 54, Randolph 95, number 55, John Dub 56, 57 is Swimmy Fish, and number 58 coming in right at the end there is a Real Metal Bear at number 58. Jot down your number. This is your number for the month. All right? And that way, if you do decide to gift more, you let me know which number and I can find you with ease. Thank you for all the follows on every platform. Shani, Alfred on Kick as well. Right, so that's a Real Metal Bear. Have you got your numbers? It's a great way to really make people part of the community. That's why we've done it. Your number 58. Jot it down. No, tonight I'm spending it with the puppies and the missus. And getting an early night because I didn't get any sleep last night or the night before because of what's been happening with Ember. So I apologise for no TikTok stream tonight. They will be back in full force from Thursday. I hope you understand. Guys, take care. Have an amazing night. If you're trying to find me on other platforms and you don't know where to find me, literally the best bet is to join the Discord. All right? I will do SG2, no, will do, don't worry. I thought I recognised the name. I was like, hold up, I'm pretty sure you used to watch a lot of my missus's content as well. What's the Discord? Discord is easy. It's discord.gg/Rob Raven. Easy as that. Discord.gg/RobRaven. I thought I recognised the name SG. So jot that down, write it down now. If you need me to say it one more time, that is discord.gg/RobRaven. A new Tubi subscriber. Thank you for following me on YouTube. Alright, let me see if I can pop it in for you into chat and pin it for you. There we go. That is me putting it into chat. That is now pinned in Discord. Take a screenshot. Now, when you join the Discord, it'll come up and it'll look like there's nothing there. It's because you have to read the rules and then send the green tick emote once you've read the rules. If you want to be in Team Twitch, click the Team Twitch one emoji. If you want to be Team TikTok, click the Team TikTok emoji. You guys have been absolutely incredible. Archangel, thank you so much for if you are creating Kick accounts to watch on Kick. I know that times are tough, and I know a lot of people would like to watch my content uninterrupted by ads. This could possibly be an avenue for you to watch it there. You guys have been amazing. Take care. Have an amazing night, and I'll see you guys in the next stream on Thursday. You've been absolutely incredible. Lil Bo, is that who I think it is? No. No, what was her name beforehand? It was Little... Oh my god, Lil Bo, what was your name beforehand? It was Little something. Bojangles? No. It was what was it? What was it? Boganja? No. Oh my god, I said it before you typed it. What a memory. If that doesn't say that I don't remember my viewers and cotton on to when they do name changes, I don't know what does. You guys have been incredible. Take care. Much love. And I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Take care. Bye-bye. Put a bit of music on for you as we say goodnight tonight. You guys have been absolutely incredible. Have an amazing Wednesday. You noticed my profile picture once? I try to notice things, you know. I do. Get yourself in the Discord. If you don't know where if you want to know what all the social medias are and where to find them, just ask in general chat. People will tell you where to follow me, and I'll also put the links in, all the links in general chat for you as well. Take care, much love, and thank you for an amazing day. What did we end on in total? You're kidding me. Is that 98 or 99 subs for the day? That is it. That is amazing. Nearly 100 sub day on Twitch. 70k over on TikTok is insane as well. And we've had a few subscribers over on Kick. You guys have been amazing. Take care. Much love. Good night. So if anyone wants to join the billboard, go into your inbox, and on TikTok, his invite will be there. So look in your invite, look in your inbox, search for Rob Raven's billboard. Search through there in your inbox. That's for you guys on TikTok. All right? Go to your inbox where all your message board is. Look for an invitation from me. Look for my profile picture, and it'll say invited to billboard. It was created about a week ago, so you might have to scroll back a bit. Much love. Take care. Good night.
New relationships, you know?